Good evening, guys. I can't say good morning or good afternoon, but I can say good evening, and which is evening where I am. And then yeah, good morning to some of you guys if you're going to be tuning in very early on Sunday. So yeah, welcome back to the stream, guys, and we're carrying on with Tehenuin today. So we did have a couple of streams of this last week, and then we focused on the Dark Elves. So here we are. Yeah, and we had a bit of a run around trying to get most of this peninsula under control. We do still have some Dark Elves here. It was Loki and he got confederated, so we declared on him, and now this guy's going to hopefully go and clean up the north here, while Tehenuin here goes. So basically we've got Skrulk, and we've got the remnants of the Dark Elves here that we need to finish off down here too, and then from there let's just see. So yeah, plan is to do this for a few hours tonight, and then we'll carry on tomorrow. And yeah, I hope everyone's having a good campaign. I've had a weird day today because, like I say, I don't normally stream at this time of day. And we can move on here. Yeah, he doesn't need a full stack. Yeah, let's move on. Yeah, I had a funny day. It just ended up, some stuff came up, and I ended up busy all day. And then I ate, and then I was knackered, so I fell asleep, and yeah, the usual. But yeah, we're here now, and that's the main thing. Oh boy. Oh, I love Skinks as well. Like, Tehenuin is my favourite legendary lord. Yeah, maybe from early on in my streaming. I mean, I've been streaming. I think I must have been streaming for about 5-6 months now. And early on, when I was doing a mix of daytime and evening streams, there were some followers who followed in the evening who haven't been able to watch me live for a long time. So maybe we'll get some old faces show up. I don't know. Right, nice. Yeah, okay. I see no reason not to just. Who's this guy? I think he was. Is he my guy? Oh, he's my guy, of course. Yeah, okay, alright. He's been here just like, yeah, he was scouting up here. So we can actually embed him into the army for this. And then let's see if they come back to attack. Because they might do. And the other thing I just need to make sure, yeah, we got Jungle Swarm. We got Rite of Primeval Glory, which didn't go off. So yeah, we didn't get the right army because our settlement was under siege, but we did get the army ability in battle. So yeah, it's a little bit disappointing, but Skull Island here. I don't know if a stack of Skinks without Tehenuin would be able to take that, but certainly. Oh, okay, let's embed my dude. Have to clear out some save files again soon. Yeah, Temple of Tlenken. For leadership, let's put that on to... Ooh, who knows? Put it onto him. I think his leadership's probably really good anyway, but... Okay, let's loot and occupy. That's not going to get us a province, because the... that pesky new Lizardman faction moves into Chakra. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, my man here. So he's... what is he? He's tough. Yeah, and trying to get him down to geomantic sustenance mainly, so let's do that. And this guy, let's see. I really did think that they'd get caught, like that ambush would be successful then. I honestly did think they would go for Zahatek. I don't know why they've backed off. But yeah, we have got to get down to deal with Skrulk, I think. He's still got a disturbing amount of strength, so he's probably got like an army in the settlement here, as well as 2 small stacks right outside. Yeah, and I think this guy, I don't know if this guy came out of a confederation, but yeah, I was probably gonna just use him as a scout. Yeah, get down here. We can search the settlement next turn if we don't get assassinated. Because he might be sending an army back to go and help defend Oixul as well. So we shouldn't be in danger of getting ambushed by them this turn. But if they see me, then they might be less likely to come down here and actually help relieve the siege of their settlement. So we'll just do what we usually do. Shenanigans as per. Yeah, try and get that built up. That's going to be a huge help. I think once we've taken out our local enemies here as well, like we need to have a bit of an assessment of yeah, if we can get more stuff into Tenuin's army, because I think we probably need to get more Salamanders, maybe some Razordon hunting packs at the very least. Like, although the Skink core is doing really well. And where were we with rights? Okay, so we have a right of ferocity. That'll be good for when we recruit next. Okay, so we don't need to do much else there. Oh, and Tepchik, we got this dude. Oh, he can search here. Yeah, so, yeah, they do have armies in here right now. So it'd be good if at least one of these armies left. Might not manage to get these settlements walled up. Oh no, I will get that one walled up. I probably won't get Fuming Serpent walled up, but at least we'll know where they are. Just need to keep an eye on that army, because, you know, 1 move to there, 2 moves to here, 3 moves, and it's suddenly like a threat down here, so... Dude, this came out of the Confederation too, did it? Just remembering where I am. Okay. Yeah, come down here. Why not? Yeah, okay, right, and here we are with Itza. Yeah, so we got some of our money back. Yeah, shit, and we got both of these. That's cool in itself, so casualty replenishment for every army. Diplomacy with Hiles and Lizardmen. Leadership against Skaven, all armies. Like, that's so powerful. That is hugely powerful. And then leadership plus 10 on top of that as well, all armies. So that's literally plus 30 leadership when we're fighting Skaven. Like, really? Okay. I feel like because it's a Tehenuin campaign, we might go on like a worldwide purge against these Ratmen. I really should probably get the Geomantic Pylon here, but it's a shame because I don't need Sacred Croxigores particularly. Was there a reason that I didn't get rid of that? Because we're already at cap, so it's not going to make any difference. Yeah, okay, we'll get rid of that. I think it was just because it was the end of the stream, possibly. Because, yeah, like, if we can't recruit more Scarvets, then... But we can. Okay, we've got a cunning guy here. Okay, let's just take him. Because then we can chuck this out as well. I know that we need this for technologies, so... But it's less of a priority than getting the... Yeah, get the Geomantic Pylon down, that's cool. And what did my boy here get? Alright, cool. Yeah, so this is fine. Damaged building, eh? We can demolish that as well. Yeah, fine, okay, cool. Let's move on. Tepchik got skill up too. Yeah, priority for these guys is getting them on Carnosaurs. Just then you get a Carnosaur that isn't feral and doesn't rampage, and you know, just all round like has better leadership and all sorts. So we've got a fair few offerings. I think it might work. Coming back to, we might carry on playing the follower lottery. I don't think we've got that active at the moment. Yeah, let's see what we get. See if we can get another follower. Yeah, okay, it's not. So we want like upkeep reduction followers, or there's others that are like pretty powerful as well. But we want to try and get some banners out too. So yeah, we won't do anything with that at the moment. Okay, let's move on. So that's turn 83. Friend. Okay, Alifanar. You're reasonably strong, but I don't think you've got much territory. But as your pals with Attain, that's probably okay. Yeah, we'll just do it. That's fine. I think we're probably already trading with them as well. Yeah, 2 possible places to focus our efforts after we've dealt with Skrulk and the end of the Dark Elf settlements out here. Either go and help push the Dark Elves back, full stop. Like, you know, maybe go and secure some territory on Ulthuan. Or, like I say, we'll just go on a bit of a worldwide purge. We could go to take out Clan Scryer. Then we could think about coming over here to take out, like, 'cause if we've got, like, plus 30 versus Skaven, plus 30 leadership versus Skaven, we're talking some superhuman skinks here that are going to fight to the very last skink. can we... We don't have a lot of chance for that, but if we did manage to pull it off, it would be super helpful. What about him? He's got 30%. Go on, 3 in 10 chance. Come on, guys. Let's get lucky with the roll. No, he lives. Alright, but they do only have 2 armies here now, so that's something at least. Right, how about you come... Yeah, because Oixal's not under siege anymore. Yeah, it'd be great if we could do this without getting seen, but that agent is like in the perfect place where we'd want to set an ambush just to creep up on them. Yeah, if they ambush me with these 2, like... The worst case is simply that they bring this army back when they see me coming. So there's a good chance they'll see me, but it's not guaranteed. So we'll still try it, I think. Okay, right, boys. So you just come over here generally. Why do the purple dinos just have such a dislike for me? Oh, it's only the Confederation penalty, really. As long as we can get through it without them declaring on me. How many turns left on that? 3 turns, that's quite a lot. But it is going up. In fact, they're super weak. Tell you what, let's just give them... Because they are also quite aggressive and unpredictable. This faction in particular. So let's... Because I don't necessarily want to go to war with them and end up getting tied down into spending much longer down here, even though it's all really good territory for me. Yeah, let's just give them 2 gifts. Get them on side. Skull Island here as well. There's literally like 40,000 goals like just sitting out on the water right here. But I think before we do anything else, we really have got to come over for Poxmarsh. So let's just assume that... Yeah, let's just assume that guy probably carried on down here. If he attacks us on the water... Honestly, it shouldn't be... Like, we should win with all the buffs that we've got for these skinks. No, he's here, okay. Right, where can he get to? He can get to there, so we can kind of sit here and see where he's going. And we're in a position where if he does go back to Temple, then yeah, we can just come back. Or we can do, just in case he ends up down here and I can't see him, we can just move this guy back, because I don't think we really need him. So yeah, let's do that. Want to move a tiny bit further? Yeah, fine. And then we'll have a full move. Probably move a little bit further, and then we should be able to get back into the settlement next turn. So let's see where where that army goes. We've moved here. Right. So now for some of the fun stuff, hopefully. Yeah, maybe we build this first, just so we unlock those techs. Could get Ripidactyls down here. Or we could just build up and go Skink Priests, Star Chambers. Ooh, we've got to build this somewhere as well to unlock technologies. Yeah, we need both of those. Damn, because I want to get dinos. Like, we want to get some dinosaurs on the go as soon as we can. To get some of this, we need to get this anyway, don't we? Or is it... Which one is it then? What did that say? Temple of the Old Ones. Oh, they need this, do they? Yeah, okay. Right, we'll do those 2 down here. That's cool. Okay. Don't need a growth building. That slipped under the radar a little bit. So yeah, we've got another slot. We can do something there. Right, is there any other construction? Right, Northern Great Jungle. Yes, there is. Okay, cool. Yeah, it looks like we should do that. Leadership -20 when laying siege, melee defense +5. I mean, that's all good, but don't think we're desperate for it right now. Trade goods would be good. And yeah, getting the geomantic pylon down here as well would be good, but we're not making a whole heap of cash yet, so... I know what we'll do here. We'll get that, because we need that for text as well. And to get the trade goods. And then at Temple, I reckon we should be okay to hang on to it, provided that we can respond to what this guy does. Public order is terrible. Yeah, it's mainly the Confederation penalty though, so that should wear off. This unlocks Tablet of War. I think I've already built it though somewhere else. There's no trade goods here, so I guess we'll just go for... Yeah, we'll just go for gold. I'll repair that, that will take that. That will go down by 2 next turn. Nah, that's fine. We've still got that for another turn as well. Okay, we can trade with these guys again. See if they'll give us a little bit of money. But they are very weak. Yeah, fine, good. Okay, alright, so let's yeah, let's go straight. Let's go straight on. Fucking Karund Kar have got a settlement down here. Wow. You want a defensive alliance? That is very kind of Lithanar, but I don't think so. Tenuin has definitely got the coolest Lizardman like banner, logo, whatever you would call it, like the snake, red and yellow snake on black. That's cool. I like that. That just looks very cool. I really like Master Mundi's though as well. Use the wisdom, so cheaper buildings but more construction time. That would have actually saved me a lot of gold with the stuff we've just done. Yeah, we might get some tier 2s of the buildings we just threw down. Oh, we could get some Blessed Chameleon skinks. We should just get that just from winning a few fights. Alright, cool, right. Come down here. No idea. Oh, God, okay. We really need to get down there, don't we? Oh, Dark Elves. Okay. Wow, and unbelievably, there's literally like another Skull Island here as well. There's one there, there's one here, there's one here. So this guy might find himself just becoming... yeah, our funds manager soon. Yeah, you see, like that that ambush didn't get detected. Right, that's quite a lot of stuff going on here. Presume that we've got lightning strike. That uses up 39% movement. Hang on, wait. Yeah, neither of them are in the settlement. Yeah, okay, cool. With the weapons teams, we just need to run at them, like we did. I think there was a battle at the end of the last stream. Stop them doing anything. And yeah, this should be straightforward, okay. Fight the other guy, then take the settlement. That's if we can catch the other guy. We'll see, because we might have to take the settlement first. Because when we have this fight, obviously the other army will run away a few feet afterwards. Oh, I like this map. This map's really good when you're playing like Empire or Dwarves or something. You can set up on the hill. You can do it on either side though. It's just a good map all round. Yeah, they've got a very defensive position and they are quite far back as well. They know what they're doing here. I reckon we'll take more damage than that last march across the battlefield that we did. Let's go a bit wide, I think. Could even go wider than that, couldn't we? Excuse me, guys. We might be able to use these to, yeah, to force some skirmishing as the skinks are getting closer. And then we'll just put these guys like, I don't know, we'll put one there, one there. Tehenuin also might be able to go and cause some chaos, and this guy. Just put them in a group for now. Put these in another group, and Salamanders will just, yeah, just let's just put them here. All right, cool, okay. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Yeah, here you go. Look how fucking bad. Like, just look cool, don't they? Best colour scheme for sure. I've got some fireballs. Wouldn't be annoyed if they came at me. Oh, we've got so many tools here to deal with stuff. Oh, menace blows. Oh, the good old days. Yeah, they're going to be pulled into combat there. Well, Tehenowin's right here. He might as well go help. Alright, just come on, just go up here now. Tehenowin's dealt with that, because he's a good one. So where are the... what we got here? We got rattling guns. Okay, yeah, let's throw that down there. Throw this down... probably do some work on them, actually, as they're at the back. And then the flyers come up and do what I said. There's another menace below going down here. Oh, Tehenowin. Tehenowin, come over here. Alright, there's a lot of weapons teams that did manage to get away there. So let's just fly over here. Should do some work. We'll see how it moves. Right, you guys come up here. Yeah, you come up there as well. You come up here too. So when you give a march order like that, and there's a lot of units involved, like inevitably some of them will get a bit screwed up. Yeah, just get these up around here. The plan was to get these firing into a flank again. But yeah, we're done up here. Right, get over here. Flyers, some of you will be getting shot, so yeah, just do a fly over this way. You guys push up. Yeah, you guys push over as well. You guys push over too. It's not going to do anything, but they are quite... yeah, they are quite blobbed up there. It should do a little bit of work. Right, let's just get him into... just go in and fight. He's okay. Right, you try and catch them. You guys come over here as well. You guys come in here too. You come here. You actually can try and run them off. Oh, Tehenowin, I keep forgetting about you. I'm sorry. Right, you go for them. In fact, no, we'll throw that down there as well. Right, you go there. Okay, we've won. We've won. Just throw this down somewhere. It's going to kill a few more of them, hopefully, as they run away. Although I think they're just going to go straight off. Oh, not quite. Yeah, it doesn't do... although the card doesn't say, that doesn't do friendly fire. The ability card doesn't say. Where is it? Yeah, Jungle Swarm, it's literally there. It doesn't say it doesn't do friendly fire, so I always had thought it did. But as it doesn't, then that makes me a whole lot happier. Come on, just run into them if we can. Tehenowin, you guys see if we can go and weaken this guy. These can go down there as well. See if we can just run him off. Okay, let's speed it up. That was a good start to this. All we can do in the way of debuffs is, well, buffs and debuffs. We can throw that down, I guess. Throw this down just to reduce his armour a little bit. Don't want to kill him. We just want to get him like really low. You get more gold from the battle if we kill him, but if you don't, then like he won't get a new lord over the end turn, because I don't know where this guy's going to have wandered off to. Go on, hit him once or twice more. So anyone is just in the air. Like, it's really, I always say this, but it's just dumb using flyers to run stuff off. Like, it's really difficult. That's alright, okay, great. Yeah, if we could get every enemy to lose 10 times as many take 10 times as many casualties all over that than we take in every battle, we would be doing pretty darn well. But overall though, like 17-13, like it's a lot of Skaven slaves that got away. But yeah, there's still quite a lot of rats here. So I mean, I wonder what we're going to be able to do now. The Skrok's army. Oh, Skrok's army's only gone to there. Yeah, we might be able to auto-resolve this one. Nope. Why? Oh, that's cheating. He gets yeah, he gets a full move. Okay, I think we've just got to take the settlement then. Yeah, fine. We'll take the settlement. Because if we sack it and backed off, we wouldn't have enough movement to chase after either of these, and then they would just ambush us, and it would be, yeah. But the good thing is, it looks like the army that was coming down here has actually made it to Oixel. So it's just, we just need to see what these two do. The annoying thing is that like they might go for like, I don't know, one of these could come out on the water and go for Fuming Serpent. I don't know where this guy might go, but we don't have walls over here. 3 turns to get. I just don't want to end up like playing cat and mouse around the entire jungle here. Tepchik as well. Definitely want him in my army. Yeah, let's throw Tepchik in the army. But let's do it next turn. Let's bring him over here for now. We can maybe, if Skrok does try come over here, we can maybe like assault his army and throw down. We've got the money, we can just throw a lord in there with a few units or something. So let's just wait a turn. Oh, we're going to even be able to though. If we're going to do that, because if he underweights to like here, he's going to attack it next turn. We might just have to. Yeah, throw that down. Get me a little bit more cash. And let's look to it. Oh, Gorok's back. Yeah, I wonder if Gorok should actually really be the general of this army. But I really like these guys. Nah. Well, we know that Gorok will fight. So he'll fight to the death. Like if Skrok does go for him. So like, let's put Gorok down here. Physical resistance when defending sieges. And yeah, they're super expensive still. But we could, if it was an emergency, we could throw them in. We've also got the Croxigors. So, but you know what we're going to do first. So let's just take. Oh damn! Want some ancient salamanders into Henowin's army too. Yeah, we definitely need this. And we could take a unit of Razordons or something. I think Salamanders are better against massed infantry. These have got some AP. Oh, and they do have Storm Vermin, don't they? Yeah, so let's get a unit of those. Yeah, let's go with that. Only 4 turns to get a Dreadsaurian. Yeah, it's good to know. Right. Okay, so we've done that there. We could keep these heroes around. So that should already be pretty much enough to deter them going over there. So the main risk might be that they can get somebody to Fuming Serpent. Otherwise, yeah, that's pretty good. It's gone quite well. We just wanted to buff skinks down here. I wasn't sure about dinos and stuff yet. We probably will. So yeah, we were working on his yellow line, weren't we? We don't have all that many points left either. Yeah, get Foe Seeker. Make him an absolute monster on this Ripidactyl. But yeah, I guess we'd probably go for... We might want to put extra points into yellow to make him like a real beast. Like a real character killer. But right now we can just go, yeah, we'll get melee defense. And... I really like this guy on the Pterodon, but yeah, the goal is to get him onto an Engine of the Gods, so... 3 more points. And I think, yeah, that's running out. So let's... I don't know if it runs out over the end turn or not, so like let's just throw that down preemptively. And we've still got quite a lot, so... Yeah, so it's Lanoapeg, right, let's just see. That's all that there is. So yeah, we'll build this up. I've learnt my lesson, let's build up the walls there. And just ignore that. What? Okay, rebellion here, yeah, fine, okay. That's acceptable. It's because of the Confederation. A turn off tax, we buy ourselves a little bit of time. Because potentially then Gorok can go and deal with it the turn after and get it before it gets too big. So yeah, let's just do that for a turn. And down here, we won't touch that, we'll just leave it as is. Okay. So yeah, ready to move on. Really don't know what's going to happen. Like, I really don't know what's going to happen here. Skinks aren't weighted very heavily in auto-resolve, so Skrulk may just come in to attack the settlement with these 2 forces he's got. Hopefully we'll just get some idea where that... Oh, it's here, okay. Alright, that's cool then, yeah, we'll go for Poxmarsh. Ah, he's used the underway. You idiot. It gets wiped out anyway. Yeah, fine, okay, good. We get Plague Lash. Not the best defeat trait in the game. It's okay when you're fighting Illustria though. Like yeah, the being immune to Swamp Attrition is helpful, I guess. What a strange day. It's like really knocked me out, like streaming in the evening instead of earlier on. Okay, here they are. So it looks like they've taken that back off the purple dinos. Yeah, and I hope they've only got those 2 forces, but they might have an army at Subatoon as well. Yeah, and 1 free battles already, there we go, cool. Okay, so it's going to rebel anyway. Let's turn tax on, let's get... Yeah, let's get Gorok up there. They may send an army up to go for that, but he's still nearby, so... Yeah, because if I can get away with it, I won't build walls there. If we can just have Gorok like act as a bit of a defender. Oh boy, okay. Search this, so nothing in the settlement right now. How about the Dark Elves? Yeah, nothing down here. Yeah, 29%. Good. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, right, and do we have the movement this turn? No, we do not. There's nothing stopping us. Yeah, there's nothing stopping us force marching. God, I'm just greedy, man. We need to get those Skull Islands. Like, there's one right there. Like, we need to. That's 60 grand. That's just going to be a cash spot for ages. So once we've dealt with this, I think this guy's got. Yeah, he's found himself a job. And yeah, so they come and try and attack the Awakening. We do have a garrison there. While we can afford it, like we might just want to throw a lord down. Throw down that fire slam, couldn't we? But he'd only have fireballs to begin with. Or we got this guy that we've used before, so it's going to cost me less. Right, yeah. Okay, that's cool. Let's do that. It's only for possibly a turn. Now, if he's coming in, yeah, because the garrison itself is not gonna do that well against, you know, a 15 stack. So I'm just wondering whether to could throw the cohort of Huartel in there. They'd fight really well. They are quite expensive. Or we could throw a couple of Blessed Chameleons in here. And then we could give those to him to complete his army, something like that. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And that should be enough to handle that situation. We're ready to attack Oixel down here. Yes, we are. Right. Hang on. We might need to take the cohort into here because they've got siege attacker. Yeah, and let's do it. Let's do it now, just in case the ambush gets triggered and they choose to go in and attack. Oh, this is a new guy, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Oh no, that's a scout. Yeah, fine, okay, right. Where do we get to with research? We don't have anything else to build, so yeah, let's just do that. It's going to rebel anyway, so. Oh, is this the second one though? Was that the same one? No, that was damage building, wasn't it? Okay, so that's us. Military alliance, that is very, very, very kind. And it does look like he's pretty strong. But no, I don't want to go into a military alliance for sure. Maybe a defensive alliance. That could actually work in our favour because we're going to be the ones going off marauding around the world, potentially. And it would put people off declaring on me. And we're already at war with the Dark Elves who, you know, he could pull us into a war with. So besides them, the only other thing he might... Yeah, they like each other. Okay, let's go for a defensive alliance. I don't see why not. Yeah, fine, okay. And then we can direct him to actually go and do, you know, go and take out. What did they recruit? They only had 15, and now they've got 16. Unless I've just Yeah, okay. We'll probably fight this one because we can get some replenishment from it. We shouldn't take too many casualties, and we want to be fully healthy to go into capture their settlement. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Javelins. Alright, nice. Yeah, let's go. Don't mind us, just going to sit here and look at you ominously. It did something. Only thing with them is their leadership. Like they might. Oh no, their leadership's actually holding pretty well. Right, to Henuin, I think just go in. Yeah, just go in and we'll cause some chaos. I'm gonna mess them up anyway, whatever order I give them. Yeah, try and get in there. You guys come up as well. These guys come around there. These guys come around too. I love the fact they've thrown that down and we just completely ignored them. Get in there, get into the backs of these. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yep, nice. Okay, great. Four casualties. Yeah. Good. Imagine how unlucky you'd have to be the four that died. When you've got like literally thousands of skinks in the army. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Nice. Undercity discovered. Haven't we only just got that settlement? Whose Undercity is it? Did they just throw it down straight away? Grrr. I mean, they're going to get wiped out, aren't they? So, like, we can probably wait with doing that. Okay, right, you come over there. Yeah, here we go. Okay, perfect. So, if we actually go for the settlement... Just wondering whether if we could catch that guy, but he'd back off, that's the only thing. So, yeah, if we can go for the settlement, then, yeah, we can pull that army in. Let's just do that. They didn't build walls here, so cool. Yeah, nothing to worry about here. Just menace belows that can't blow up. Yeah, fine. Okay. Come back to this. I'll come back to this in a moment. So yeah, let's just continue the siege for now. And we need to see if we can get... I made a space for this guy, didn't I? But then we filled it up with Croxigors. So, but they're not going to be a permanent feature. Let's see if you can assault this army. Because they won't get replenishment standing right there. Well, oh, they will because they're in camp though. Damn. Successful though. Cool, okay, yeah, and let's just go fight this. Damn, we've got a lot of sacrifices. So yeah, Dark Elves there, right? Bring him. Yeah, bring him back down here. I know where all of Skrok's armies are. Alright, sacrifices. I think we should pop that down again. And like I said, let's try and get a banner. Let's and then we'll do the follower lottery a couple more times. Weapon strength plus 18%. Now that's pretty decent, for sure. Oh, how's he been leveled? Yeah, he's okay. He's got that's a bit random. Temple Guard. Yeah, we won't do anything with that right now. We'll just try and get him down to yeah, geomantic sustenance and stuff. Alright, okay, that's great. Alright, you continue coming over here. Jesus, we get so many of these offerings. Alright, okay. You can get Lightning Strike or Geomantic Sustenance. Okay, perform 5 actions of the following category. Sacrifice. Oh, that's from now. So you need to get 4 red crested skinks in there and move a character to Chakra. Okay, own the entirety of 3 provinces, current total 2. Win 3 battles against Skaven. Okay, current total 0. Construct the Blood Shrine to Sotek. And perform 5 actions of the following category. Sacrifice. Okay, alright, cool. We can certainly get one of those started. That ward save item again, that is so strong. Okay, cash to replenishment. Diplomatic relations again. And diplomatic relations again. Okay, wow. Got a lot of good diplomacy going on right now, but it's not really what I was looking for. But oh, he's done his quest battles. That's really helpful because his quest battles are a pain in the arse. Poison attacks. Okay, all right, yeah, cool. We can go with that. Right, so here we go. Then you get yeah, recruitment cost reduction because he is actually going to be recruiting. Diplomacy, and we've got a research rate item there, which is good. Public order +4, which is also good. We got so much stuff already. Extra cash to replenishment. Missile resistance we can probably live without. Yeah, get that. This is okay, yeah. I can always put even more casualty replenishment on his army. Let's just check these guys out because I know that... Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's Lord's army though, so it doesn't actually apply if you put it on a hero. Damn, okay. You have so many banners and not enough Lords to put them on. So if we sally out... I can probably take that with these abilities. Let's get it to back off. And then we can save some cash and drop this Lord. Yeah, let's do it. And if we lose, my boy, the big guy in the north, is like 2 moves away, tops. So... yeah, chameleons will get their artillery offline. Let's put a unit. Put them both over here. Yeah, there's a bolt thrower there and there's a bolt thrower there. So yeah, the general. Oh damn. Yeah, okay. Put him over here because the army's actually got to get on the map. So let's just move them a little way out just in case they choose to come across. So let's start the battle. Oh, they have to... No, that's fine. Yeah, they can't see anything right now, so they're going to be wandering around aimlessly. Right, come over there. So even with AI cheats, I'm pretty certain that Saurus will win against Bleak Swords. got some Croxies. Okay, they're going to be super useful. Right, these guys, yeah, they're going to be useful as well. Let's do that. You wanted to see something? Well, there you go. Bring these guys up here. Feral cold ones as well. Yeah, come over there as well. Right, good. Then we just got some skink skirmishers. And that is it. So... oh, they got shot though. That's a shame. Alright, come around. I'm sure the bolt thrower's going to have something to... they're going to start firing quite soon. I don't want to get max value out of these, but if there is a unit running through another unit there, they're going to stand still. Or even if they just stand still, that's still fairly worthwhile in itself. Yeah, because they can see some stuff over here. Okay, so put you on 2 then. Fuck. Oh no, that's the... oh yeah, feral... oh, I see what I did there. What a dumbass. Okay, it was the feral cold ones that I'd summoned. So yeah, you guys all move up now. These guys, yeah, just come out here, get ready to go on some missiles, and these come and get the artillery offline. Send them into melee. Like, chameleons can hold their own. So yeah, you go up here, you go up here. We're a little bit careful because obviously we have got a lot of spears here. So, particularly for the Croxigals, I mean. Right, you come over there. Here go the brave chameleons. So yeah, they'll do fine there. Like they're honestly they're quite a tough unit. Oh, this ain't so good. But yeah, get on the dark shards, and that's pretty useful. Right, let's throw these down here. They should, well, they might, not necessarily a given. They might do okay there. Let's throw this down. I think that's wiped out. Yeah, so you come down there. Oh, the fecking characters, okay. They're not that far away. Oh, and we got more stuff here even. Alright, chameleons come around. That group stay on here. Yeah, these chameleons just come around here. We can make them skirmish, like it's always good. And we got a jungle swarm again as well. Yeah, chameleons will win. They should win in melee against dark shards too. Not necessarily black arc corsairs though. So you come back in over here. Yeah, I knew some of these Croxigals would get a bit banged up because they've ended up fighting spears. This is fine though. You go in there, you chase after these dark shards, say, and then the healthy skinks here can just come up into the middle. Right, and they're done now. Great, so come back. Right, you get into them, because they will do a number on the chameleons, and you get up there. Right, you're already fighting here, so that's fine. You try and get over here into the dark shards. Yeah, we've won there. The more stuff we can wipe out, the better. Right, if they're going to do that, then just offload your javelins, and then push in here. Oh, what's left even? General. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Try and run them down in their entirety. Right, we've won. You shoot at them. You shoot at these. You guys, there's barely any of you left anyway, but like run at them. Okay, alright, so it's just mainly the general that's going to get away. That unit's not quite wiped out. If we can catch it, it's going to be good. And we got a jungle swarm. Yeah, so what these guys look like. I mean, with Tehenowin's colour scheme. Yeah, they look pretty cool. They're very cool models. It's just that I just don't think they're very good units. But we may get some horned ones in an army just to, yeah, just for a bit of flavour and variety in the forces and so on. So there's 8 of them. I think they get wiped out then. Or is it 5%? I always forget. Alright, okay. Alright, that's cool. Barely anything left there. It's really expensive though to do what I'm thinking of doing, because it'd be good to just run them down. Yeah, I'll take them. The idea is that we hopefully won't even have to have that for a turn. Yeah, fine. Alright, cool, okay. So let's throw the expensive unit out right away. And yeah, try and get, just come up here and give these, just so we don't waste the chameleons, just come and give them to him. Yeah, he's got 18 troops. He does potentially have the Skink Priest as well, kicking about somewhere. Yeah, here, isn't it? Yeah, it's that guy. Oh, I should have done that first. Yeah, we don't get any more movement now. Never mind. Alright, sweet as well. Okay, Poxmarsh. Yeah, we do not need that. So, let's do that. And... yeah, get that down. Alright, nice. Okay, cool. 24k in the bank as well. So as soon as we can get that Lord dropped out, the income will go up by like, what, 1500 or so? He's on his way back down here. Right, so the only thing to do then is this. Alright, okay. So I think here what we'll do is we'll let the Skinks... They don't have warp bombs. So let's just let the Skinks handle the Menace Belows. With the Croxigors as well. These guys can go on there too. Just leave these... I just don't know where to put them. We'll just turn off fire at will. I'll just put them here. Move this whole block forwards just in case they occupy that tower. And then these two will just go, yeah, just go straight in. Cause some chaos. Okay, let's go for it. So right, you move up there. You come up here. brothers in arms. They have got some storm vermin with halberds, which don't necessarily want Tehenuin fighting for any length of time. My last Tehenuin campaign, I think I managed to get him. I can't remember if it was enough. I think I got him a healing potion. But yeah, certainly. Right, okay. Now here's an opportunity. Don't you move. Don't you move. It did a bit of work. It wasn't obviously as good as I'd have liked. Put that there, because they are going to move back into that position. And at least we know if they've got some of the gutter runners down there. There might be fewer. There might only be like a unit of gutter runners back here. Oh, death runners. Okay, alright, that's not so good. But yeah, we'll try and take those catapults. Do as much damage as we can to the catapults. Fight them slingers. I don't trust them with comets, like, they move around too much. Well, maybe that would be worthwhile. Yeah, that's some death runners. You can go in there to Tehenuin if you want to. What we got? Menace Belows. Yeah, they're not going to do a lot, like with us being blobbed up like that. Absolutely harass this unit of storm vermin into oblivion, hopefully. I haven't been counting the Menace Belows, that's the only thing. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how quickly to move them up. Yeah, they're just moving those to the gate. Well, let's try it. Let's try it. Maybe I can trust them. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, good. Also got... we got bombs. Yeah, and these guys can come up and just start some shooting as well. Tehenuin? Alright, he's here. Okay. Hey man, loading personality. Hey, thank you for the thanks for the follow, man. Should I keep on doing the same thing back here? I don't know what happened. It looks like they're off their equipment. Yeah, let's throw that down there. Throw this down up here and kill a load of these skirmishers that are running around, and then these can just come in and ideally shoot at the death runners. Could put another comet down as well. Yeah, they don't know what they're doing up here. Let's throw a comet down there. It should get some. It's going to get some casualties for sure. Before I do that, though, let's do that. Yeah, they're all a bit... There's stuff running around in this space. That's the main thing. Get some... what is that? Oh, that's the catapult crew. Yeah, I'm just going to throw these down here. And these guys should be... Oh, did I not turn fire at will back on? Never mind. Okay. Alright, let's do that. Alright, eat their general. And let's go for it now. So, yeah, they must have done... They must have done all of the Menace Belows. So let's just get Skinks. Oh, it's a bit of a pain because they're going all the way over there. But it's fine. Let's see if these guys can fire. I don't know if they'll be able to. Look at Tehenuin, he's barely taken any damage so far. He does have 25% ward save and 25% physical resist. It's like, yeah. And he's up to 109 kills, not bad. Just not getting clear clear chances to attack the characters, because like they're just in the middle of a load of skirmishes. But this is good. Yeah, just get the Croxigors through the front door. Presumably, hopefully I won't need to micro these, and they are just going to do something useful over the infantry here. Oh, got a jungle swarm again. Yeah, let's throw it down there. Let's throw down a chain lightning as well. Catch some of this stuff, hopefully. I say that, it's not gone in the best angle like I've ever seen, but... yeah, alright, okay, I might have to give them orders if they're going to like try and shoot at the general, so... yeah, shoot there. And then we've got all the skinks coming over the walls. Don't have any artillery to worry about, so... what's back here? Storm vermin with halberds again. Plague monk centaur bearers there. Okay, we'll throw these down. Just to stop them. Like getting a charge on my skinks on the walls. They won't last very long. Okay, the general's dead. Like Tehenuin's just got him like down here in the gateway. Oh, and these guys are. Did they actually do the gate or 60%? Okay, so that's gate bug, but yeah, it's fine. We'll have this guy in combat as well. Throw a comet down here. These feral cold ones actually did more than I was expecting them to. I thought they'd have routed by now. So let's get some stuff off the walls also to fight those centaur bearers. And these guys can potentially go... Oh, be careful about going up there. Yeah, they can come down, but there is stuff back there. There are death runners and things. Yeah, let's get the flyers up there now. Right, there we go. There's the gate down properly now. Okay, so you come in. Tehenuin, come up here as well. Or just go back on the wall. Don't mind which. Probably doing some friendly fire there. Yeah, against this unit. Let's just bring them inside in case we can't find something for them to do. Right, Croxigors go charge some of this infantry that's coming back. Right, so Tehenuin, go and help finish off these centaur bearers, and here. It's a little bit overkill for that. Nah, that's fine. Let's bring him up. See if those death runners are still here. Because if not, we're just gonna shoot at these storm vermin. And that is it. Yeah, they've had enough. They've had enough of this ridiculous bombardment that we've just delivered upon them. So yeah, fine. Okay, that is. I don't know if there's... Oh yeah, well, I don't know which one it is, but like there was stuff that's outside the settlements. The death runners were outside, but unless we can actually see where they are, probably not worth hanging around. Nah, storm vermin halberds there. Nah, that's cool. Okay, let's go. Oh, cheers, man. Yeah, how you doing? Is it Saturday night for you, or Sunday morning, or Saturday afternoon? I normally stream earlier in the day than this, but just had a weird one today. So yeah, just doing some evening streaming for me. They got 88 kills. I didn't even know they were firing. I put them in the right place though. Ah, cool, sweet. Okay, cool. 10k, yeah, we'll take that because we want the sacrifices as well. Mainly we just want to take away their capital though right now. Okay, so let's see what they do. We've got this guy, yeah, we've got this guy down here. As far as I know, that's their only settlement now. I can't do. Oh, I can't initiate diplomacy, can I? Because we're locked at war with them. So yeah, pestilence. In fact, they've got 0 settlements because, in fact, they just raised that. Then they didn't even occupy it. So he's encamped. That's why he's not taking attrition. All right, sweet though. Yeah, 469 as well. So maybe we should play the follower lottery again. Okay, that's also good. Construction cost reduction and income from all buildings. That's really strong, particularly if you've got a defensive force that's sitting somewhere. Oh, and we've unlocked some of this, but we haven't even unlocked these. Oh, we need to do this Skaven War Wrath of the Jungle. What are these then? Untainted and recruit rank +2. Okay, they could be useful. And let's do that. Yeah, not what I wanted, but not awful. I'm doing pretty well, man. Yeah, like I say, I normally stream earlier in the day, but yeah, like it's cool. Yeah, no, I'm having a good time. I've been doing a Crone Hellebron campaign this week alongside this one, and yeah, they've both had their ups and downs. Like this campaign, we've managed to get the situation under control now, but like we did have a bit of a headache between. Yeah, the Blessed Dread declared on me really early compared to what I've normally seen. So we were dealing with Dark Elves a bit earlier than I would have hoped. At the same time as dealing with like Vampire Coast and Skaven, so it was like everyone versus me for a while, but we got it under control. Okay, I am gonna get him Deadly Onslaught. He's already got like really high weapon strength. I wonder if I should just make him, because that would get him up to 20% on top of that. Like that's going to be 682, and then that's going to get him 700 and something weapon strength. So we might still want to get some stuff here too. In fact, taking Stand Your Ground as well. I tell you what. Okay, here's a trade-off, right? Instead of getting maybe I will get Stand Your Ground, which is just going to buff his melee defense even further, and so we can go Windmaker. Yeah, I think that's alright. And what did we get then? Okay, let's have a look. So this gives Untainted. Just going to get rid of some of that Skaven attrition. Maybe we hang on to that for now. Yeah, that's cool. And they've already built the pylon, so we'll keep that as well. We'll demolish this. Keep public order. Oh, upkeep reduction for Ripperdactyls and stuff. Not that useful. We are using them into Henowin's army, but yeah, okay, we'll wait on that. And we'll just go for... if I'm lucky, I shouldn't need walls down here, because we've nearly managed to eradicate most of the threats. Okay, this is quite good, isn't it? And that's upkeep reduction for dinos when we get it up to the top, as well as giving me some extra... Yeah, we can do that for now, that's cool. Right, now, hang on, where were we on research? We've just unlocked this. So if we get that started, I think we can demolish that building next turn. We've also unlocked that as well, which is cool. And yeah, let's build that up. Whew, loads of money. Loads of cash. Good. Right, okay, do that. Yeah, we want to get walls down, and let's yeah, can build the growth building up. Rebellion at Weaksall. Yeah, I can handle that. I mean, we're right here, literally. So, okay, cool. Let's move on. Makes sense. That's because, however, they moved this army first. But they've probably moved that army to go and settle that. So we'll just search that and make sure. Does mean I won't have any garrison here though, but it still doesn't mean that like that army's going to be able to capture the settlement back or anything. This is, oh yeah, this is the one that gives me speed, charge bonus, vampiric corruption. Oh, why not? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Dude. Right, okay. So that army should be... They don't have an army there. So they didn't actually settle it. So that army's just gone somewhere. That's probably more annoying. Right, this is... It's whatever's at the back of there. It's that. Yeah, okay, cool. Or they could be setting an ambush out here. That's the only other thing they could possibly be doing. But I don't know. Yeah, they'd be taking attrition. That's not to worry. I mean, we'll put... Is that them? I think that might be them there. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, he's failed, but never mind. This guy's got another level. Yeah, they have to take this. So, ooh, we've got to fight it. But yeah, and then this is going to be the end. Well, after we've pursued them. If we can pursue, hopefully we do have the movement, but let's see. And then yeah, we can just complete the province down here by taking out taking out the Dark Elves on the coast. And there's gold at Chubiotal as well. The good thing about this campaign since the update is that there's no Chaos Invasion down here now. So like you don't have to worry about needing to keep all your armies on the coast to deal with chaos like around turn 100. So it's definitely buffed like the campaigns of everyone in the south, like on either side of the ocean here, like Arkan and Tehenuin, Lokir, Felhar, Luthor Harkon, Teclis. But yeah, the Dark Elves aren't loving it, because in my Crone Hellebron campaign, like we're just dealing with stupid amounts of Dark Elf armies coming in. They came in on like turn 91 as well and really blindsided me. This is good. So there are some weapons teams in here. The only issue is that it's not going to be Skaven slaves on the front line. Because the other times I've fought weapon teams armies, I've just charged the Skink straight into combat, and the Skaven slaves really haven't held for very long. Alright, you guys come over here. What 5 throwers, so I think they've got some rattlings in there as well. Yeah, they do, so it's about there. Okay, cool. Let's catch a couple of those units. So look at their leadership, man. Like, isn't this stupid? We've got campaign buffs now that give us like 30 leadership when fighting Skaven, because we've got this building in Itza. 152 leadership on like red-crested skinks. 137 leadership on skinks with javelins. So like yeah, we are Lizardmen killers. I'm not really worried about that. Okay, right, move up. There's nothing these guys are not going to be able to do. Yeah, go in here, and then let's go and throw Tehenuin in to, stop some of these guys causing me too many headaches. We'll end up fighting some storm vermin, I'm sure, but... hopefully that won't backfire and it will actually go the right way. Yeah, you shoot at those, that's actually a really good, good use. You're not fully in combat, just try and come out and shoot... oh, look at this. Just a massacre. I feel bad for the Skaven. Not even worth doing that. Right, you get into the rattling gun so the mage, the priest can go and fly in as well. Alright, calm down. Yeah, Croxigor's up here. These guys can skirmish over this way. Right, it's going to be just a huge rout over here. Yeah, shoot at them. Don't even know where to put my abilities down. Well, that's the only place they're not running away, pretty much. Just throw it down there. Come up there. Yeah, you try charge up there. Honestly, I can only see this guy and the general who haven't routed this unit here, these rattling guns. And as their army, more and more of their army leaves, it's over. Everywhere you look, it's skinks. And a few salamanders, like, yeah. Alright, nice, okay, good. Let's go and let's see if we can pursue. Oh, maybe not quite. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't look like it to me. I can't imagine. I think there's a red line there. Yeah, okay, what a shame. Can't really do anything. We could go into ambush. They probably will go for marks of the old one so they can reach it. So let's. In fact, like if they ambush me, like they're not going to win. So yeah, in fact, we will just we'll just walk up after them. They weren't in range of that settlement. Doing the ambush there would have been quite good, and then they might have tried to underway or run into the ambush, and we might have intercepted them. Engine of the Gods as well. Right. I'm going to leave him on his Pterodon for now. We do want that for sure, but if I put him on it, I can take him off it next turn. Because for sieges and stuff, well, they're both useful for sieges, but like having the mobility on him as well to go and harass up front is really useful. And it's a bit underrated, I think, sometimes. Oh, the danger here is that this doesn't have a garrison yet, does it? Oh, it does. Okay, yeah, yes, it does have the garrison. It just is not. Yeah, we'll be back there. Worst case scenario, we'll have to go and take this army at marks of the old ones and then come back down. But before we, yeah, what we can do is transfer these troops over. Yeah, to get rid of both of them. We can drop this guy. He's picked up a fireball. Lucky him. And then they should be replenished on the water. Yeah, we can start moving out towards the first Skull Island here. We should be fine with this. Yeah, they might have. They might have some rotting leviathans, but javelins do really well. We fought like a lot of sea battles, like initially with Tehenuin's army. So, and then Gorok, I suppose he's going to probably become army number 3. Take a bit of a gamble here, because I think this is their only army. Let's see. It must be, but it's so hard to tell. I think it is. Yeah, okay. So we'll charge Gorok down here. And then hopefully he can go and settle that. If not next turn, the turn after. Which completes my province here as well. Man, we're going to be so rich this campaign. Like, hopefully it's only going to get better as well. Right, what can we do up here? Yeah, okay, cool. Let's try and get that walled up. Wait, hang on. Where's Marcus? What's his face? How strong is he, I wonder? He is actually pretty strong. And he's not a fan of us, is he? So maybe we try and put walls on here first. Yeah, that's cool. And the Confederation penalty has worn off. They're not going to go for it, even though they do really like me. Yeah, they're just a bit too strong right now. War with all the Skaven. Oh, is that part of the campaign effect? I think it is, isn't it? I pull every faction into war with all of the Skaven. Okay, yeah, I'd forgotten about that. Now they will confederate. The danger of doing that is that, hang on, right, who else is Marcus Wolfhard at war with? He's at war with the purple guys too, the Court of Pleasure and Hexawattle right next to him. Okay. And they've only got one settlement. Yeah, okay, we won't do that yet. We know it's there. We know it's available. Let's try and see if we can get a second gen life slan. Play the lottery again. Nope. Trying to get the upkeep reduction follower. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got a second one. That's awesome. Okay. This army's 2816. How much does his army cost? 3563. Yeah, let's throw it on him then. For now. Leadership +5, probably +4. Gleaming Pennant's kind of crap. Yeah, we can take that. It's got so much stuff. Probably just gone past it. There it is. Okay. Nice, let's do that. Yeah, okay. That guy might be useful in these fights coming up. So let's see if he can, well, he can get there. And then right, Poxmarsh. Yeah, we'll build that, fine. Okay, nice. So diplomacy, we've already checked out the lizards. I'm annoyed they won't confederate, because I would actually take them. Like now, like, because then I'd complete my home province and just get the ancient forest there, well, the ancient jungle. But okay, right, so let's give you some direction. I can't give you a lot, because I can't see, because of the fog there. Are the Dark Elves on your island at the moment? Doesn't look like it, which is cool. Yeah, okay, in which case then I'm just going to make sure that they're focusing their efforts on Malekith. So push up to Twitter Glades. And Nagriff like me. Kofik like Etain and are at war, so they might go for trades. Yep, nice. Tegan's errantry? Don't see why not. Alright, they're not a fan. Yeah, if they've got these two settlements here, and we can confederate them, it's going to take a lot though to put... Oh, it's going up. Going up of its own accord. Alright, let's get non-aggression with them, and we can, yeah, sure, we can take military access. You're quite poor. Oh, damn you. Okay, yeah. We'll just see if we can get like 300 gold for it. Fine. Okay, let's do that. So that's going up to like 153. Because if we can confederate them, and this is tier 5, we'll just have a bit of an outpost over here, and then we could use that as a staging ground to start pushing up against Marcus Wolfhard. So yeah, cool. Right, let's move on. So that was turn 88. And let's see what turn chaos. So the chaos invasion now. with Legendary Chaos Invasion. I thought normally it's shown up around turn 100. So let's see. Yeah, they're going to go for this. You menaces. Okay. I think they're obligated to capture it because they don't have a home settlement. So yeah, they've taken that, right, so I've got them. Yeah, I've got them. They're mine. Oh yeah, loading personality if you're still here. We just set up literally like this a few days ago. We just set up a community Discord, so if you want to join that, is Nightbot working? Yes, it is. Good. Yeah, throw yourself in the Discord, man. Like we've only got a few people on there so far. I think when did I do it? Tuesday, Saturday now. Yeah, so like what was that? 5 days, something like that. So he can't quite reach. I expect he needs his ambusher trait. But I may need him to go and fight this. So let's just see. And yeah, we can do that. So that's good. Yeah, but anybody's welcome to join though as well. Like just throw yourself in the Discord, guys. So it's good fun. Oh, look at this balance though when you're using skinks. Yeah, okay, we'll have to fight it, but then it's done. Yeah, that's the end of Pestilence down here. Definitely a better version of the End Times. I hadn't built walls here, so we don't have to worry about them having warp bombs. So it's just a matter of, yeah, we'll go wide. Just try and make sure that unit of skinks there doesn't get wiped out. We could always just withdraw them straight away. Just so, because if you leave them at the back, you can guarantee they're going to get a Menace Below thrown down on them. Yeah, bring these guys in. We're aquatic and the rats are not. So if we can fight them, or at least do some of the fighting in the water, like they'll take a penalty and we won't. Yeah, cool. Okay, and these guys, just put them over here. Alright, nice. So yeah, let's try and just get them off the map. We'll gamble that. Alright, cool. Right, so start the battle. Right, you withdraw. Everything else, pretty much, just move up. Yeah, and them as well. Oh, they do have some Night Runners in there, so just need to be a little bit careful about these guys getting shot, but they can start shooting at some of these halberds for sure. Most of their forces there. Again, we'll just try and get into combat, try and get into melee quickly. Croxigors come up there as well. You guys come over here. You guys come up there too. This is good. Yeah, I'm shooting at storm vermin, so it's definitely worthwhile. Right, just go for it before they turn around and start shooting. And this pocket here. Yeah, it's screwed up now, but we'll just give some individual orders. And we got. We can throw that down there. It's gonna do something. What? Oh, he's on his Engine of the Gods. Of course he is. All right. Well, he's fine there then. It just means he's a little bit further away for the spells because I was going to take him off it. Never mind. Yeah, I forgot about that. How are we doing over here? Actually, not terrible. Yeah, that's. I'm kind of happy with what they're doing there. Get these flies over here. And yeah, right, you get up front. To Henuin, just go and yeah, try and push onto some of those weapons teams. Get the Croxies up here as well. You guys come over here. You guys come over here. Doesn't have much of a range on it, does it? can do a bit of work without potentially massacring some of my own skinks. Yeah, I'll throw a comet in there. You come up there and push into combat. A little bit dangerous over there. They're a little bit isolated, but coming up. In fact, let's send him over. Yeah, let's send him over that way. Alright, come on. Go and help your buddies. Gonna have to chase these to the edge of the map, probably. We'll see. Yeah, just push up. Although some of you, yeah, 2 units and those guys, yeah, they can go and help this fight over here. Alright, so come over there. Yeah, and he can go fight there. Right. Put it down there, because it does do damage around it, and I don't want to kill the skinks. Oh, I'll throw that down as well. Alright, you guys fight there. Can't be a lot left. Or it can't be long, I mean, before they take army losses. He can just escort him off the battlefield. Give him a fireball up his butt first. Okay, you missed, but never mind. He did some damage on the way. And I think that's it. So I think that is the end of Clan Pestilence. Oh, cool. So I still can't get over like 150 leadership on the red-crested skinks. Like, we should just chase the Skaven all over the world and just eradicate them, which is kind of what Tehenoin is down for. So yeah, let's see how we go. So I'm carrying this. If you're around tomorrow, loading personality light, we're carrying this campaign on tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow start sometime around lunchtime, so like a bit earlier than lunch for you, if I'm on time. And we'll just do that for these sacrifices. That's cool. Okay, nice. Faction destroyed. Thank you. So as far as I know, yeah, as far as I know, unless there's Skaven here, I don't think there's any Skaven left in Lustria. But now we're probably going to have to turn our attention to Marcus Wolfhart. And the Dark Elves are pretty far away from me now. So if he's pushed up already to here, then Master Mundi might be in trouble. But I'm not going to race up there to try and rescue him and confederate him. Oh, we're taking attrition here because the storm's moved. Oh, we haven't taken it yet, though. So actually we can go there. Right, so you come up. Try and embed that guy. Just drop a unit of these out. Let's make sure he's on his Stegodon. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. Oh, he won't have that this turn, but he will have the Stegodon this turn. So we just don't want to go into the circle, just so I can put that guy in the army. Oh, that's not bad. There's no big crabs, but they do have they've got a lot of depth guard. That's the only issue here. And they've got 1 cannon. These guys, we'll see if I can try and get them to do a job on the cannon. These are very good against armor, so they'll be good against the depth guard. Chameleons can also deal with a cannon. And yeah, let's try and let our guy on his Stegodon do some work from the distance. Because we don't have all of the skink buffs in this army because it's not Tehenoin. I think they count as aquatic. Yeah, they do. So we all get a buff fighting in the water, or at least we don't get a penalty fighting in the water. I think that's probably how it works. It's not a very big map as well. Oh, I know what I can do. If we can wait 45 seconds, we can pop Jungle Swarm down on the cannon. That should be enough to get them moving. Yeah, we can just stay back here. We might want a front line. and a secondary line this time, just so the javelins behind can at least do some work. And then let's put these guys. Oh, let's put them up here. Turn off fire at will just in case there's anything like right there. Try and get these guys shooting in from the flank. Let's put them over there. Or put them there. The cannon might choose to preferentially fire at them. And then, with a bit of luck, yeah, if we can get them walking at us, we'll just get him to fire at some depth guard on the way in. Keep this guy safe. Okay, cool. Let's do it. So let's just... Oh, if they're going to make the attack, where is their carronades? Is it over there? Am I just being blind? Yeah, it's there. Okay, right. Oh, they've been seen. They've been spotted. Okay, come away. Let's turn. Yeah, let's turn fire at will on. Just got to avoid the hand cannons with this unit, but apart from that, yeah, we should be good. But you should definitely fire at some depth guard. Right, let's see if we can... I honestly don't know if it will, but assuming that they're going to push in this direction, yeah, down there that way. So whether that's enough to make them crumble. Oh, I think they're trying to move out of it, they're not stupid. Yeah, okay, right, cool, okay, right, you come up here, because we might need to go and finish that unit off. So all he has to do is really avoid... pole arms. Yeah, that wasn't quite enough, but it's done some work. Oh, I say that, it's not even finished yet. Yeah, it's pretty much finished them off. Still 4 cannons, but they've only got like a handful of zombies. Just go into combat there quickly and do that. Yeah, let them offload their javelins, so that'll do quite a lot of work. Oh shit. Right, come down here. They are winning in combat, but it's still not a good idea to leave them in combat there. Yeah, a lot of the depth guard are just getting wrecked. Right, and they're already done, so yeah, come back down here quick. These guys are firing. That's perfect. I've got pole arms there, so I don't want to send the Stegodon in on the front. Try and shoot at these hand cannons. And the goal with these pterodons is to not get them shot by hand cannons. So you come up and we want to try and fire into that blob. These guys, yeah, just fire into the flanks of that unit. These guys fire there too. Yeah, hand cannons are still firing at the... Oh, they've ended up in combat, but there's barely anything left there, so that's fine. Let's throw that down there. And you guys try come through this gap. Right, you go up there, you go up there. You keep on shooting, throw down his buffs. You go in there too. Very clever, they moved out of it as well. Tell you what, just come over here. Can we make them skirmish? I don't know. Ah, that wasn't quite good. Yeah, okay, that was. Bit of ammo left here, so let's fire there. Oh yeah, he just got wrecked, didn't he? Yeah, it's hand cannon. No, well, it probably was the hand cannons, but it was also the depth guard with pole arms. That's why I really wanted to focus them down. Some of these guys have got caught as well, so this ain't over yet. Yeah, you get into combat there. Right, you just come across. In fact, you go into combat there. That's cool. Some of these skinks here in the general come over here and try and fight some of this stuff. Hopefully this is enough to finish off the depth guard. Yeah, okay, cool. Right. come and help over here then. Yeah, it looks like we've won. Okay, great. So it took a bit. We need to replenish, that's for certain. So I think these are worth 20k for Lizardmen. But if not, it's still, you know, it's still good money. Hope we didn't lose that unit there. You guys excited for Total Warhammer 3? Been like, what, a week and a half now since the trailer? Like, yeah. Nice, okay, and it is worth 20k, so yeah. I think the goal here is just try not to take attrition, so if we can... Oh, if we could move, like... Tiny bit further... Oh, if we go there, it doesn't look like we're taking attrition. Oh, we still are, yeah, because it wasn't quite able to get to where the cursor was. Alright, that's fine. Well, I mean, the next Skull Island is... There's one there, there's one here. If I prioritise them, and then we could always just mop up, like, these. And I think there's one there too. So we'll just try and get some replenishment next turn on the way to one of these, come down via the coast. Or maybe we go for this one then, and then we'll work our way out to that one. Let's build that up. Alright, nice. So yeah, he's moved. We've obviously done that this turn. Deadly Onslaught. Possibly Stand Your Ground. I don't want his Engine of the Gods. Like, I'm going to use Skink Chiefs on Engineers of the Gods because I really like Tehenna and just being able to fly onto walls and harass. He's so strong. And then the final point we might put into probably Epicentris just to buff up dinosaurs because we probably will have some dinos in here. Yes, let's get that. Alright, nice. Yeah, okay, cool. And yeah, this is good too. So we've got... How bad's Public Order right now? It's going down at Vampire Coast. We've got the Colossodon Hunters, the Ripidactyls, we've got the Umbral Tides. They're both, that's like 1100 sacrifices. If we do that, we just keep a growth buff active, and then we can unlock those when we get enough. Well done. Alright, perfect. Tepchik, right. Oh, I still want him to try and... Yeah, I should have done that before. Yeah, I could have got him in the army. I did actually forget about him. Alright, try and assault the rebellion here. Yeah, nice, okay. Just throw some... Yeah, get rid of some of the units from it. And yeah, this guy, he's already searched that, so... Maybe just for getting levelled, we'll have him go into Gorok's army here. Don't think it's going to be worth... Nah, it's not worth doing that to try and get a skill up. Yeah, okay, you can go in there now. Keep that around. Just for the purposes of getting Public Order under control. Mind you, it's going to be down so low if that's boosted another turn. No, that's fine. Okay, we'll leave them just to repair themselves. Right, so how bad was Public Order at the Awakening? Oh, it's okay. We should be okay. Yeah, fine. Alright, good. Let's move on. So before the Twisted and the Twilight, we'd have been expecting chaos to show up at some point soon, and then you'd just have to keep armies like on the coast to deal with it. Whereas now, you can actually go off and do other things, not have to worry so much. Oh, okay. Alright, we didn't quite get there in time. We can't win that. There's not a hope. So that's a shame, but it was more important that we actually go and go and take Skrulk out. So that's fine. It just means that we've lost the buildings that were built up in there. We don't have a lot to research right now, but I still think we should focus. Yeah, if we do that, what we can do is... Oh, well, I'll get there in the end. Right, these normally take a long time. But actually, if we flip to that now off this, like, yeah, we can get that done quite quickly. So yeah, to Henwin, I think if you come down and focus and take out... Yeah, Chuppy-Yotel. And let's have Gorok. Is this going to rebel? Possibly, actually, when we take that. So yeah, we probably want to take this first and then take Surbiton afterwards. Does that make it any cheaper? I'm not sure. But let's try it. Okay. So yeah, we're starting from scratch with this. That sucks, but like I say, we got the Skaven, so yeah, let's try repair that. Alrighty. But hopefully we're replenishing here. So we've got a few turns to get around here as well. Yeah, we are. Great. Okay, perfect. Alright, so Gorok. We need to build him... Yeah, get him a proper army then, I think, at some point. But for now, probably not a lot else to do this turn. Still get walls at Fuming Serpent. It's good to have your coast walled up, at the very least. Right. The stronger I get, the more likely they might be to confederate there. Let's have a look at Slaxland. Yeah, so it's definitely tier 5. Obviously, it is next to my settlement here. And then we do have these guys below us, so it's not like it's... But it's definitely... It's putting me more directly on the frontier with Marcus Wolfhart. But if he is tied up, just the fact he's so strong. Like, he could probably manage... All it would take is for him to win against Hexoatl here, and then he'll go to war with me. I mean, that said... He likes the fact we've been fighting the Skaven. But that won't last. So... Maybe we should just try it, just to see... Yeah, but because it's going up with him, if we can confederate them, let's go for it. Okay, they've rejected it. What could I do to make that more likely then? Besides going to war with Marcus Wolfhart. I could go to war with the World Walkers, or we could get a defensive alliance. But then defensive alliance is going to make Marcus Wolfhart more likely to declare on me, so... Now they just need to be weaker. They need to lose a fight, and then they'll probably go for it straight away. So yeah, there probably isn't much point doing that. Let's leave it. Okay. That's going to be repaired in a turn. So yeah, fine. Let's continue. I think if you play Tehenowin and you get in a situation where the AI wipes out the Skaven, you end up in a really tough spot. Because you've got these quests for your campaign. I kind of might want your territory, so I'm not sure about that. Yeah, we'll leave it. I did see Marcus Wolfhart has taken the Purple Dino settlement here. So that's not good. Yeah, that's a shame. But cool, let's stay on task for now. So we'll take this. We're lucky he's built the gold and it's built. Yeah, let's see about if we just occupy this one. Nope. Yeah, we can do that. Right, Gorok, you're going to come and settle that. And then we'll think about, yeah, we'll get you to Itza and get you an army on the way. Perform 5 sacrifices and that gets us tier 5 and 6 sacrifices unlocked. Okay, alright, cool. That's all we've got. Alright, so we've moved up to here now. And then, yeah, that's the final part of it. That's wicked. Okay, so we're progressing our campaign. What I was going to say before was, like, sometimes you can find yourself as Tehennerin in a situation where the AI takes out all the Skaven around you, and you've got all these quests that say go and fight Skaven, and you have to literally either go and fight Clan Rictus or go and fight Ikit Claw just to get your campaign progressed. But cool though, right? Yeah, so. Yeah, I'll start him off with his leadership. Okay, cool. And build this up. So that means we've got the income is still good. Yeah, recruit rank for all units though, and recruitment cost reduction. If we flip that to it now, ready. Yeah, that's kind of cool, because he's going to be building an army. And while he's in this province, okay, let me just look at his followers. So cash to replenishment. Recruitment cost reduction is already on there. Yeah, so what we want him to have, we'll probably get rid of this for now. There's one that gives 50% extra income for the local region. So while he's sat here, that should make us quite a lot of money. Alright, nice one. Okay, good. And you can just, yeah, continue over to do the next battle there. Alright, perfect. So yeah, we've got 600, so let's try and get... They're 500, they're 600. Let's try and get them unlocked, just in case we need them. That contributes to the new quest as well, I think, so... We can do that, and then there's nothing else to do. Got this guy sniffing around. We might go and fight him at some point. Yeah, let's move on. So it was that turn on my Crone Hellebrand campaign when like the Chaos Invasion arrived, right? And Nagarons are like causing the High Elves some headaches here. So we'll probably change his war coordination target to just make sure he doesn't lose the interior of the donut. Hello. Yeah, they want to join me, but you're not worth it. I don't particularly want... The only reason I'd confederate them... I mean, he might be quite leveled, like, and he is a Slan. But yeah, apart from that, and maybe having a couple of leveled heroes, it's not really worth it, so... Right, yeah, get yourself back over here, because everything's happening in this corner that I'm probably going to want him to go deal with. And you just come over the water and take Mangrove Coast. That might be causing a rebellion. Yes, it is. But if they try and do what they just did, like, we should at least have Slightly healthier garrison. So yeah, that's not so bad this time. Alright, so yeah, we want... I'm going to take that. This pretty much finishes off his spells. Can save a few quid. Well, a bit of money just by... Oh no, he's back on. Oh, it was the other army. No. Hang on, wrong person, wrong person. Okay, yeah. Take him off his Ancient Stegodon. We'll put him back on his Pterodon for now. That'll save us a little bit of cash for the time being. Alright, okay, and yeah, we can just flip this to growth straight away. And yeah, we'll build that up. Right, Chopper Yottle, yeah, we'll get the gold. Can't get public order here yet. We could start building the trade goods again though. Yeah, let's do that. And if we repair that, then it's going to be, yeah, public order will be a bit less of an issue. So fine, we'll let it rebel. And yeah, he's replenished to full. Let's put him here. Take that one. See if we need to recover and then go for that one. That's fine. Oh, hang on a second. To get... We're okay to get Carnosaurs. Can't get Ancient Stegodons. We can get all of this. We need a Ziggurat of the old ones. Oh, that's the top of there, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so that will come in time. Yeah, okay, great. So let's do that. And Zahutek, right. Do we even need that building now? Hopefully not. Yeah, when we confederate again, we'll have a -8 penalty. And this is giving us 4, so it'd take it down to a -6 penalty. But we could afford it for 5 turns. So let's demolish that. Yeah, build that. And yeah, probably put money there. Alright, that's nice. Okay, so he's moved. Yeah, and then we need to think about if we're going to end up sending to Henowin. So I've got to make some decisions soon, because I mean, we might want to come up here and help the High Elves. But at the very least, right, you need to get this under control. I don't know where your armies are, but just go and get your settlements back. Get your priorities straight. Yeah, go help the High Elves. We could deal with Marcus Wolfheart using Tehenowin. What I'm kind of hopeful is that we won't need to, and we can just deal with Tehenowin with possibly with just Gorok. And we'll come over here. We'll start down here and just push all the way back up. And then push him right back into this Central America part of the New World. And this guy's like doing this for the time being anyway. And the final option is we send him right, just straight away, we just send him over the sea and we go and try and take out the Skaven here. Because like 150 leadership on Skinks. Like, we are born Skaven killers. But yeah, I love having all the Skinks, but like I want to get some dinos and stuff in here, and the only issue right now is that I can only recruit them over here, so it's not that far away though, is it? Then you have to go to Subbatoon to recruit. Yeah, cool. Anyway, let's move on. We're going that way anyway to deal with the rebellion, so yeah, okay, here's an idea then. We'll send Gorok to Zanu-Apek first to recruit some Skinks. And then Tehenowin can use the local recruitment to get some dinos. Also, that said, we might as well just take the Skinks from Tehenowin's army. So I could throw down a Lord to act as an intermediary to like take some Skinks up to Gorok. Yeah, let's see. So let's we can't attack the rebellion this turn. Let's just get into the settlement. And then yeah, because we probably want to trade out a couple of these heroes as well into this army. Yeah. It's kind of hard. Like there's a lot of impassable terrain. Like when you're trying to logistics and stuff, when you're trying to sort it out and trade troops, it's a bit of a headache. But we'll come do this. Tell me, we should still have. Yeah, we've still got Jungle Swarm active. They've got some Rotting Leviathans, right? I can't back off from it as well. Yeah, just gonna have to use it. Right, fewer depth guard, but 2 big monsters that we're gonna have to deal with. So just need to make sure that the javelins, yeah, can get rid of those quickly. I wish there were pirate incursions that weren't dead pirates, like they were just normal pirates. Even if they were only using like Sartosa militia models and, you know, a mixture of Empire troops and Empire artillery and stuff, it would still be cool. Okay. Yeah, so because of the big monsters, we don't want to be right at the edge of the map. Because we don't want to route straight off the map, like if units do break and stuff. We need to probably... We're going to need a front line. Just need to make sure that we've got, yeah. So that if the big monsters come and push in straight into the middle of us, like we can all fire from the rows behind. So yeah, possibly even go a bit narrower than this as well. Carefully keep them on the flank because I'll keep them on this flank. It's going to be a bit safer. Yeah, move there. This guy, he's anti-infantry, but he should do reasonably well against a Rotting Leviathan too. And then we've got this guy on his dino. It's going to be better fighting a big monster for him than it is going to be, yeah, trying to fight Depth Guard with pole arms. And let's just put these in the open over here, and then the chameleons, we'll just put them up here. So in fact, yeah, just put them over there. So with a bit of luck, they'll send their army in this direction, and they won't see them at all this time. I think this map's a little bit bigger than the last one. I'm not sure though. Let's move up. Just got to stay away from hand cannons again. Come away. We're on the right side for the cannon, which is good. We're not going to get all that far. So yeah, just stay in position there. I just need to make sure these guys don't get shot. Come around there. So here's the big crabbies. They're both coming in the same direction. So we've just got to be ready. Move this block over a little bit. These skinks on the front line, it's unfortunate for them what's about to happen, but... Alright, you guys get round because people are going to try and shoot you. They're going to come straight through there and not come out the way, and that's fine. Right, you come and, yeah, just deal with the carronade quickly. So hopefully they'll run through that and they will take at least a bit of damage. It's better if they stand in it, so if I was a bit... Whoa, what happened there? Okay, I guess we've slightly adjusted our plan there. Right, you guys go, tell you what, 2 of you come back. You've got to focus your fire. And then they're nearly in range to shoot as well. Right, you come out here, because at the moment we've just got a big blob of skinks. But yeah, focus on the crabs. And you go into combat there straight away. General... Yeah, go into combat with the depth guard there. And these guys try and shoot there. Right, bring them back now. There's nothing paying them too much heed. Right, the carronade's offline, so just need these guys back quickly. Oh, we've used a lot of javelins, but not necessarily shooting what we needed to. However, these guys can shoot there. Right, you can shoot at that one. You've nearly used up all of your ammo. What I need these to do... Right, shoot at them first, and then I want them round and shooting in the backs here. And you come down, and if they're not going to skirmish, let's just see if we can drop our bombs. Chameleon Skinks there. Okay, right, run into melee with them. And the same here. Right, and then you come down. Okay, drop some bombs. Good. Throw that down. Skink Chief's doing alright this time. Right, that one's nearly gone. But there are Death Guard with pole arms there, so it's not very healthy for him. So let's bring the Skink Chief over here. So that's one crab gone down. And we've got Jungle Swarm again. So yeah, let's put it right there. We'll win these fights easily. Yeah, okay, cool, right, and just in case. We could even go into melee to finish these off. Yeah, we'll just get the Razordon Hunting Pack to just run into melee there. Pretty cool models, aren't they? I don't use them very much. I tend to go for Salamanders, but if you've got AP, if you need AP, these Skinks are holding incredibly well. And we're not even fighting Skaven, so they don't get all of their leadership buffs and stuff. But yeah, you come in far into the rear here, because it looks like they... He's getting a bit beat up, but he is fighting the crab. We should be pretty much done here, yeah. They're on their way out. Right, so you fire, yeah, just fire into Depth Guard. And Skink Chief just go in there as well. And then you lot either run into combat or fire. One of those two. He shouldn't. He's not at risk of dying, but he's getting a bit beat up. Yeah, we definitely. The Skinks did not like fighting against rotting leviathans compared to the last army. Come away. It's not going to be a good fight for them. I think have we done it? No, not quite. There's still a fair amount of troops over here. All right, come and finish off your javelins. Just shoot into the rear there. Right, that guy's nearly gone. That's good. Did I say to go into melee? I think I just wanted you to come and finish off with your missiles. Right. That guy's not having any of it. He's just chasing after me. Oh, it's gone. Okay, it's gone. Because I need him to come and fight over here. And then they can come and fight. Probably we need to shoot over here. But we do have Jungle Swarm as well. So let's throw that down. Oh, throw your buff down because you are really low. Yeah, that might be it. In fact, that is it. Yeah, cool. Okay, so you don't need to fight there anymore. Just come away just in case he hits you. Run away. Come on, Croco, man. Get out of there. Okay, nice. Pyrrhic, but yeah, that's still another 20 grand. I feel like we might have lost 2 units of Skinks this time though. So let's just see. We always put 2 more chameleons in there, because we do still have 2 blessed chameleon Skinks. They're really like, I don't use them much, but they are niche uses, like taking out artillery because they're stealthed. They're good for that. I don't think they've got any AP, but they do apply poison, so you can use them to kite dangerous units, even if they're not doing that much damage to them. Oh, they survived again. Yeah, we didn't lose a unit. Alright. Okay, we're not replenishing here, but we should be if we move back to here. Yep, good. Okay. Just in case there was any reason to get him on land, let's just bring in the full move. We could even go into the port just to speed up replenishment. Yeah, okay, so we'll do that, and tell you what we will do. Yeah, we'll merge a couple of these units. And yeah, then we'll just take them. We don't need to pay for them right now though, we'll take them next turn, or yeah, next turn, because we'll probably want to kick off next turn and then fight the turn after. Alright, sweet, so moved there. Moved. Oh, we haven't moved here, have we? Oh yeah, what was it going to do? Definitely afford another lord. Just to ferry some of these troops out. Because yeah, we can't get a lot. Well, we can't actually get anything here, so there's no point. It's just the fact that we've got this built. So, yeah, that's going to make skink recruitment cheaper. But if we're not recruiting any skinks, there's probably no point getting another lord. We'll bring him down and he can just pick up the skinks himself. So yeah, that was a wasted journey. Sorry about that, Gorok. And as and when we need it, when we've got some tough fights coming up, yeah, we've got the right of Sotek again. Which, as if your skinks aren't powerful enough already, like gives them extra missile strength, extra melee attack, extra weapon strength. So yeah, sweet. Right, let's build up Subatune. Don't need the growth building at all, so probably just go for money. Yeah, let's just go for cash. Nice. Isn't making a lot of cash, but we'll put at least one stone marker down. Alright, let me just see. I feel like we're a bit stronger than we were that last time, so let's just try this again. Nah. Maybe if I pay him, but we've got 90k, so it's not like... It says it's low. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, wrong one. Jesus. Right, what about if we give you... Honestly, no more than that, ideally. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, nice. So it just gets us a tier 5 settlement. I'm probably not going to want any of this. Although that said, yeah, because... Do they still cost me loads of money? Like, am I possibly not. Let's see. 340, that's double the cost. Yeah, they do still cost me a lot of money. Is that double? I don't think it is, actually. I think that's just because of army upkeep, having 5 armies. So, because we could give some of these troops to Gorok, because he buffs Saurus, doesn't he? It's a Henuin campaign, though, so like I feel like we should rely on skinks in every army, but let's just check that out. So, where are you? Yeah, physical resistance for Saurus and melee defense for Saurus, but also Temple Guard. Because they are gold chevron Sauros. Be a shame to throw them away. And then Protector of Itza. Oh, that just, yeah. So it's not as many buffs as I thought, but we could certainly send him a contingent of skinks and have a look at their characters as well. So let's do. Wait a sec. Oh, he's level 9. That guy's level 15. On a Ripidactyl, so he's probably no items at all. So what trait did he have? Perceptive. That's kind of crap. And he got cunning. Okay, and he's a skink. So yeah, let's keep him around. So yeah, let's just hand this over. Get rid of you. It can take us down to an affordable amount to lose, but we're not done yet because we're probably not going to want the stuff that doesn't have shields, even though it's really built up. Well, like lots of chevrons. Blessed Saurus. What did Blessed Saurus get? Is it like... Oh, I don't know. Because they've got 10% physical resistance anyway, haven't they? What do these have? Yeah, I can't see any difference in terms of the icons at the bottom and stuff. Yeah, we'll go for these then. Yeah, we'll get rid of everything that doesn't have a shield. Strategist. I can't recruit any more of them, so we can keep him around. And then the settlement. So they got this, which is cool. So hero capacity +2 for skink priests, and hero recruit rank +2. Got the pylon built. They got a star chamber. Can get rid of... Oh, let's have a look. Where am I with hero capacity for Scarvets? Yeah, we're way over, so we'll get rid of that. That gives income from post-battle loot faction-wide, and it doesn't... Okay, it does increase my capacity for Dreadsaurians too, so we'll hang on to that. And I might just build Warseer in that space. Right. If you're going to be useful, though... Don't know if I want 7 units of Saurus, but... What are our campaign buffs? Faction effects, Prophet of Sotek. No, hang on. Yeah, okay, so these are the campaign buffs. So there's no campaign buffs for Skinks. All the buffs for the Skinks come from Tehenowin's army, but also, like, red-crested Skink generals get... I think they can buff up Skinks too. Yeah, so they've got some skills here. Oh, and they lock as well. Okay, so this guy's kind of leveled. He's, yeah, a little bit... Possibly a little bit wonkily, but... Yeah, so he doesn't have any benefits for Skinks either. But like, if we use him for Skinks after we've handed these guys over, I'm just thinking for Gorok's army. Yeah, he might want to be Saurus instead of Skinks. So yeah, so this is probably fine. But then all of my other armies will probably focus on the Skinks still. Okay, I think that's enough. This feels like it's been a long turn. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's move on. I know what you want, but no. Oh, I should put like a straw poll on the channel, like, where should I focus my efforts next? Marcus Wolfart, Ulf1, or just travel the world fighting Skaven? I think we definitely have to send Tehenowin to go fight some Skaven, don't we? But whether it's right now, I'm not sure. Okay. No good throwing these Skinks away though, so we will put some Skinks in from Tehenowin into Gorok's army. Let's deal with this first. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, good. Yeah, get that. Right, so yeah, so we don't want to go wild. We can get rid of these. So that gives me 1 army slot anyway. We're probably going to want like maybe a few, maybe just a couple, maybe a couple of Dreadsaurians and like a couple of Stegodons or something like that. Some AP, some more AP for the front line would be good. And the we want a Scar veteran in here as well. Yeah, we've got a Skink Chief that was supposed to be in this army too, so he's already 1 Stegodon. But in terms of the number of Skinks I hand off, let's give him 1 of these, because they are quite useful in every army, just to have a unit that can, you know, go fly around, go for artillery and stuff. And let's give him 2 of these, I think. Or maybe we could give him 3 and just keep both of those here. Yeah, let's do that. And then Gorok, right, you're gonna... Yeah, just get out of here, kids. Go on, leave. And then Tehenowin's gonna sit here, and let's see what our options are. Okay, so we can actually get 2 Dreadsaurians. 868, that's gonna tank my upkeep, that's the only problem. 2 Dreadsaurians, we could get a couple of... Oh, Ancient Salamander. Oh, there's so much I want in this army. Yeah, because Stegodons are really good. I don't want to build a Stegodon stack, because I'm trying to build thematic armies rather than Doom stacks, but... So certainly something to help. Yeah, I know what we could do, and it's going to involve Gorok coming back again, because what we really need is some AP. So we could get 2 of these. We'll start the recruitment for these Dreadsaurians, because that's going to take the longest. So yeah, we'll start them this turn. I can do this too, we've still got 2 slots. So yeah, what we're going to get instead, right, we're going to get 2 Ancient Salamanders. And then we're going to hand over the Salamander Hunting Pack, I think. And just get another just something else in here. And then that'll be his army going forwards, I think, and he's level 40 now as well. So right, we just want to buff up. Yeah, we want to get Epicentris for when the monsters get to high level. Okay. Alright, nice. Alright, cool. Yeah, public order is still bad here, and it's going to be. We can throw down a public order building there, and we'll build the growth building up. And then when this is built up, we'll throw another public order building there. Yeah, we can do that straight away. And we're going to build walls here, just to defend, just in case Marcus Wolfhart does at any point go to war with us, because it's very likely. And then you're bringing this down, which will sort the cash out, won't it, once we trade these troops over, but it's going to be a few turns until you can rendezvous with each other. Right, and then you're... Yeah, as long as we're still replenishing, like he can make his way up here. Yeah, I just don't quite want to get to the point we take attrition. And then let's wait, and we'll throw in the Blessed Chameleons next turn. Could even throw the unit of Temple Guard in there now that I'm not suffering with extra costs for Thesaurus that Tehenowin starts with. So yeah, let's carry on. Mukip. I hate Mukip. Like, he's so annoying in a lot of my campaigns in Lustria, and when you play like it's like quite often he declares war on you, but he's backed into a corner. Oh, don't ask, dude. No, we don't want that. Yeah, okay. Right. So, wait, yeah. So we got this done, which is awesome. Tablet of Beasts buffs up our Salamanders and stuff. So much to do, we want to get it all done. I need to get that so I can demolish the building. There's only 1 turn left on that as well. I think we can probably demolish the building now. I think as soon as you've built the building once, you don't lose the capacity to research something. I probably could have done that a couple of turns ago. Oh no, not there. And yeah, so tech. Growth's going to be a good one to get. Income from trades. Upkeep reduction for Skinks, even though they're fairly cheap anyway. Alright, so let's not cock this up. I don't want him to have to keep on coming back. Oh, poo, you know what I've done? Oh, I should have used the right that gives us recruit rank +2 for all units. And local recruitment capacity, that could work too. Oh, it's okay though. I might just throw it down in a second rather than lose a turn. Yeah, you're going to give this over. I think that's probably it. Because we do buff Skinks, like we are making these units like perform like tier 3 or 4 units at least. So we don't want to get rid of them, that's our core. Just hand that over. Then Gorok, like, just get out of here again. Go on, shoo. Be gone. I'm not going to change my mind this time. And yeah, so we can either take a Feral Dreadsaurian, or yeah, we can take some Razordons. I could have just traded them over. Right, so let's might as well. We'll throw this down. And just take a Razordon hunting pack. Just for a little bit of AP. So we've got some anti-infantry from the ancient salamanders, a little bit of AP, no more than we had in the army at the moment anyway, in terms of like projectile launching, lizard, four-legged creatures on the ground kind of thing. And we'll figure out the rest of it. So yeah, cool, right. Gorok's on his way out of here. This guy, keep on just getting down here as quick as we can. And then yeah, right, so hopefully, I can't quite reach it. Damn, and we're going to take a little bit of attrition. I'm not sure actually, we might just about be able to trigger the middle of that. But before we do that, we need to throw in the... Yeah, we'll take a unit of Temple Guard in here. And we'll take one unit of Chameleons. That leaves us one in the stash. Go on. Yeah, okay, we got it. Great. It's always a mix, isn't it? So, like, yeah, only one crab, one artillery. Yeah, fine. Cool, okay. Just go something like this. Right, actually no, slightly different, yeah, because we're going to want... Well, we're going to want them on the front line, but we're going to want the Temple Guard on the front line as well. So yeah, they can go here. 3 Chameleons this time. So, probably do the same thing we did before, but then... Yeah, we just got an extra unit to play with that we can bring back. Keep these guys down here. Keep these guys out on this side. Keep you there, and yeah, keep the general here too. Alright, nice, let's go for it. Did we get lucky with the carronade? Is it over here? I don't think we did this time. Oh, we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, cool. Right, so as long as they're not going to pass through, we don't need to worry too much about accidentally firing. They're not going to see me until they get a bit closer. We'll just back off again. Yeah, that's going to start shooting, so good stuff. Right, come around there. Yeah, come across. The crab is just coming up. He's on one. Like, the crab is just like charging ahead of the army, so yeah, good for you. It's such a cool model, man. Like, look at that. It's like the end of a hull. I'll wait with the jungle swarm so that we get full value out of it. Right, so you're going to go... I don't want to spring the trap too soon, because I don't want any of the depth guard to turn around in particular, but... Well, you two come down here, because it's this unit that's going to take... Yeah, just go for it. And bring them up here. Right, so he's hopefully getting javelined without me even having to give them any orders. Yeah, he is. Right, so you go charge in there. You may as well... You stay where you are. Yeah, shoot there. And I forgot he's got fireballs, so yeah, you can do that as well. Bring them back. Right, so they are coming back. Yeah, they're not completely ignoring me back here. Yeah, and they should be firing quite soon. Right, that's wrecked. It's just pretty much wrecked already. Yeah, so great. Be a little bit more careful with the general this time. Zombie pirate deckhands mob. Okay, there's an extra. Right, we've got that. That unit's free now. Oh, they're pole arms. Yeah, we should win those fights. Fire at some of these to begin with. And when when these have used up their ammo, we'll just get them into the front line. So yeah, you shoot there. You can just go in right now, and you go in there. You guys just shoot into the flanks here, and yeah, let's throw the first one of those down. These took their ammo here as well. So yeah, might as well just get them all in. Are we okay over here? Kind of. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah, okay, this is good. We're winning the fights, that's the main thing. Don't mind us, there's no special reason we're just sitting on top of you. Yeah, that's really good. It's really powerful when you... It's the Regiment of Renown one though, they've got like special... yeah, special rocks I think, compared to normal pterodons, so... But that unit's potentially losing a little bit, but like we've obviously won against the guns. So I might get this, these guys just come up and fire into the rear of both of these. Yeah, just wait for them to crumble. General fighting against... Can't stop that guy, can you? Right, we're all fighting. Right, this is bad. Yeah, come away. Come away. We don't want to fight against pole arms. You fire at them. They have done a bit of damage back to us. Yeah, come down here. Okay, and anything that rallies, yeah, just come and just offload the rest of your javelins. Okay, they're gone. They're as good as gone. Why did we win so well against that unit of zombie pirate deckhands mobs, but we really struggled with this one? Oh, it's because these aren't the pole arms, probably. They've got a little bit more melee attack and stuff, I think. 17, 15, 24. It's still a bit shameful. Come on, guys, you can do better than this. Come on, what appears to be the problem? There's not enough of us left. Okay. I suppose we could throw that down. Yeah, because it's not like it's not like we particularly need it up here either. You go fight over there. Same with the general. Throw that down just so I don't forget. Right, they're out of ammo. Let's get them into melee down here then. Such a good looking unit. What happened? How did they get beaten up? My skinks are having a bad time, it would seem. Yeah, okay, alright, fine. Oh, it was these. Oh, I think it was that general shooting at them, but that still seems like pretty excessive damage. Just swarm them to finish them off. You go run into combat here. You can come and get into the backs of them. Hopefully they're going to take army losses before long anyway. I don't think any of the skinks are going to get wiped out, so... Don't think we've got line of sight necessarily, but let's try. And just pop a fireball off there. Yeah, it was okay. Alright, they're gone. Just come up. Just come away. Not quite enough. Wonder how we do fighting her. Because these guys don't have anything to do after this for a bit, I think. We're just going to come back to port. Yeah, we shouldn't need to do a lot of damage to her either, to just get her. Yeah, that's it, it's army losses, so... Okay. Picked up a fair few items, so let's see about throwing those out as well. It's a good little. We got really lucky having 3 Skull Islands close to shore here, but honestly, yeah, it's a good cash spinner. Yeah, just whatever you find on the sea. There's a really good, when you don't get a battle offer as well, there's a good campaign one. I think it's wax sealed rations that gives you something like minus X percentage. It might be like 20%. Could be more, I'm not sure. But it's a decent, it's it's a noticeable reduction to upkeep for that army. And if you find it, if you can get your hands on it like early campaign, like it can save you a lot. Okay, right, yeah, we've hung on to all the skinks again, so great. Let's just try and we're taking attrition, whatever happens, I think, where we are now, but I don't think we're going to be able to get... No, not quite. Oh, just get back to shore quickly then, and hopefully... I thought that usually shows you how many you're... Yeah, we should be okay. Alright, we got reward save items, so that's cool. Alright, nice. So yeah, do this. Public order, like I said. Build up the gold there. Just going to make sure my coast is fully walled up, in case anybody tries to get the jump on us from far away. Like Clan Scryer, for example, who, when I've done Tehenowin before, because we're locked at war with all the Skaven, I have seen like Clan Scryer just come across the water and try and attack you. So I think that's probably enough. We were just waiting. Yeah, we unlocked these guys, didn't we? So if we unlock them, then that's all the regiments are renowned for right now, available should we need them. We're ready to move on again, so turn 95, still no chaos. Cloaca. Fairly leveled up though. Oh, no, not you, him. Oh, okay, yeah, so not fairly leveled up. I was looking at Gorok, I think. What trait? Determined. I can't recruit any more of them without getting... yeah, okay, we'll hang on to him. We'll hang on to him. Or do we need to? We don't have to hang on to everybody. Oh, there we go. We just got him to start the quest for us, so that's cool. No, we'll dump him. Let's get rid of him. Whoa! That's not what you want to see right next to you. Okay. I don't think we should try that fight right now. I'm just worried that he'll be able... We can't see how far he can move. Okay, alright. We'll hope that we're okay. Just in case we're not, let's put the Skink Chief out of the army just for the time being. Why have you got a purple logo when like your banner is actually green? I don't know. Okay. Guys, you're gonna kill me. Like, I think I might have changed my mind again. I might hand over one of these as well. Nah, we can sort it out afterwards. So come up here, because with a bit of luck this turn we can get rid of this guy. Not like we need to recruit... Yeah, it's not like we need to reduce our income, but... So Gorok's actually just got a full stack from like stuff. And like all these random heroes that we had like lying around, so... Oh, I should have put it in replenish troops, that's fine though. So, drop this guy out for now. He's costing me money anyway, isn't he? So if we take him off his Ripidactyl... That might, I don't know if that does save me a bit of cash, but sure. Yeah, let's get rid of you. So that's, income's back up to like 5.2k. This is a serviceable army as it is. Like, this works. Yeah, and we're basically trying to get all of the heroes leveled, and then they'll go their separate ways to other armies and stuff. But what we might do is just give, trade our Ace or a Scarvet to him for one of these, something like that. And then I think Gorok can head over towards. So whether to hit the dwarves first. Okay, right, that's interesting because either they've had a rebellion there, but it should have popped up here, or Skaven are still here. So that probably does mean there's still some Skaven here. So yeah, because I was going to send Gorok over in this direction. And then Tehennowin can go. I don't know where Tehennowin can go. I mean, like, we could go. I feel like we should probably come up here and just try and make sure that the Dark Elves don't end up taking all of Wolf 1, because that'll give me headaches later in the campaign. So yeah, possibly we'll do that. It's going to take a few turns to get there, but like, they're defensive allies. We don't need to worry about trespassing. We've got military access, all of that stuff, so we can go and help the fight there. Quite far away from being there right now, of course, but. And then Gorok can, be like on the front line here with the fight. Either against Marcus Wolfheart, it's just whether we go for the dwarves on the way through, but probably got a couple of armies sat outside Huolotal, and I don't think he's got Lightning Strike. I'm not sure. Yeah, he hasn't got Lightning Strike yet, so that could be quite painful for him to try and fight that. So. Or he might come and take. What we could do is just come for the Skaven first. Try and get here. Because I think it might be. Let's just see. Yeah, it might be Clan Mange. I think it probably is. Looks like Moulder are getting wiped out. They've only got to help it. In fact, none of the Skaven. Like, yeah, for a campaign where you want to fight Skaven. Like, there's no Clan Eshin left. No Clan Scryer left. Dudes. Okay, alright, fine. Well, okay, so we're going to go to Wolf 1, I think. We might go over there and try and fight Clan Moors in a bit, but it looks like actually like the Skaven aren't having the best campaign. Okay, so what's going to get here? It's going to get... Let's go for income. Making 3k off trade, so an extra couple of hundred on top of that's going to be good. Throw down another stone marker just to boost the income even more. Or we should just go. Well, when it gets. Yeah, okay, we'll build a star chamber there because we don't need walls here for sure. That's normally what I do actually. In fact, we'll keep that, but get rid of the. Oh no! We could keep both stone markers, couldn't we? Yeah, it's fine. I want to get stone markers. I'm sorry, star chambers everywhere I can, but we'll see. Like, because we still need. Yeah, we've still got quite a big issue with corruption here, so yeah, it's fine for now. Zlano Epic though. Yeah, not yet. Could get more skink priests. Yeah, we get extra capacity when we get there, I think. Or we could just go for a star chamber there, but we'll probably get that as like one of these two. So yeah, we can do that. That's cool. Or we could get more. We could build this up and try and just rush more capacity for Dread Saurians, but yeah, let's do that because I believe I've still got. Yeah, we can get 3 skink priests as it is, so we've got plenty of capacity for them. On that note, let's have a look, because that's the one thing that we're lacking quite a lot of right now is magic. Got an intelligent, they're not very good traits. Let's recruit and disband this guy and see what comes up next turn. Like missile specialist, we don't have any magic in here, even though he's got like 5 heroes. So yeah, fine. Yeah, let's move on. Oh, I hope their Black Ark can't reach... No, they haven't. Okay, great. So we can get that army back into the port. One turn, yeah, and then we can move it to Henowin again. Alright, cool. So with that goal in mind, we'll probably... Oh, yeah, they've... Okay, I don't know what happened, but they've taken it back. So I think Clan Mange might be here. We're going to need a hero to go and check. And it's a good job that we've got an army that's got, like, 1 million of them. So yeah, come to it, sir. Keep the most experienced ones. Too much stuff. Too many heroes. All at different levels. Right. Okay. Let's have... Because he's pretty close to his Carnosaur. He's not 1 million miles away. This guy's... Let's send this guy. Let's bring him out. And then the Skink Chiefs, I think these are like level 4 and level 5. So they're both pretty low. Yeah, and we're going to have probably one Carnosaur go into his army anyway. So let's get that be the guy. Let that be the guy who's yeah, level 12 here, right? He can go this direction. And we'll keep the army like this for now. Maybe I'll move him out as well. Yeah, send him over here. I'm sure there's stuff he can do. Because we can send one of them to go and level up, like, on a settlement. And if it's Marcus Wolfhart, we're going to go to war with him anyway. So even if he gets mega pissed off, it's just speeding up what we were going to do all along. Yeah, that's fine. And then that gives him a few slots. Don't question me. I'd made a I wanted to trade something, didn't I? I forgot again. So it's late night. There's a reason I normally stream earlier in the day. Okay, alright. Just come and sit in here. They shouldn't attack. Let's build the port up there. We do want to get walls here though, just in case. And we'll do that, we'll do that, we'll do that. Never had this much money in a Lizardman campaign. Alright, perfect. I think that's 5 Skull Islands we've have now. Literally 100k we've got from Skull Islands in the first, yeah. Like 10k a turn, passive income. Well, it's not passive because we've had to go and fight them, but... Yeah, let's put you back in. So we can probably get rid of these guys, just so they're available somewhere else. They don't attack on land usually, but once we've replenished, we can potentially just go out and attack them. Because we got the gold for it on global, we could just get, yeah, we could just replace the Regiment of Renown just with, yeah, just a normal unit. Like, I don't know, against Dark Elves, like they're both useful. Get some Salamanders. Yeah, and then next turn we can move. Alright, nice. Let's go. When Chaos shows up, like, Nagarond is going to get hit hard. So that's one of the things you can rely on. It kind of really helps the High Elves in this perpetual kind of battle that they always end up in. Because what used to happen is Nagarond would just rule the world, but now, like, Nagarond ends up with, like, loads of Chaos armies showing up on their doorstep. It looks like they're kind of pushing back against them. I think the Dark Elves have still got a gate. Yeah, they've still got Griffin Gate there. If we're not needed... Yeah, if we don't need to, we don't necessarily have to go to the donut. I was just thinking it was something that we could go and do. Okay, here they are. Alright, so turn 98 I think this time. Yeah. Yeah, so that's Malekith's problem up the top. And fortunately not our problem down here, because like I say, like what would happen now is just like you have like 8 or 9 Chaos Armies spawn out here, and the anti-player bias, they inevitably just come straight for you, so that's what you'd need to keep. Like what my usual tactic was keep an army here and keep an army here at the minimum, but possibly put an army here as well, and then have them like running all over the place like crazies just to keep chaos at bay. Yeah, this is a decent army. This is probably what we'll stick with for a while, because these skinks are like so. I just look at them. 104 leadership, and that's before like the battle effects are applied. They get them up to like a 137 or whatever it is. Yeah, 34, 51 melee defense, 32 weapon strength, and this is a tier 0 unit. 20% physical resist, 15% missile resist, 26 on their javelins, and there's 160 of them in the unit, so that's a lot of javelins. Yeah, so just look at this stuff first. I think public order should be okay now the Confederation penalty's gone. Oh, well, no, not yet, not yet. Yeah, we'll start building that as we've got a full province here, and let's build up Chuppy Yotel again so we can get the gold up to the top rank. I think we're just going to get intimidated by that Black Ark there. Yeah, we'll hang on a turn and then we'll go fight it, because we've got to wait for that to get recruited as well. But meanwhile then, yeah, so to Henwin, get your butt up here. Meant to do this a while ago. Let's just speed this up a little bit. Right, Gorok. It's your lucky day you've won a unit of blessed Pterodon Riders with Fire Leech Bolus. So yeah, that's his expression of approval. Oh, bollocks. We need to get one of these in there as well. Maybe we won't have 2 Razordon hunting packs then. Well, it's not critical for Tehenwin to have a Carnosaur in here. He's already so strong. Like, yeah, we can probably leave it. In which case then, yeah, we may end up just embedding this guy back with Gorok, or just try and get him far north and get him into that army there. Yeah, let's send him up in that direction. So it's mostly all skinks. I think the crews on these are skinks. These are skinks. They don't have any. In fact, yeah, that's 100% skinks. So if we put a Scarvet in there, obviously we'd have a Saurus in there. So like, yeah, we'll keep it like this. Ugh. Yeah, that's probably all there is to do this turn then. Oh, yeah, Skink Priest recruitment. We just need to check that out. Yeah, Moulder's gone as well. Okay. Yes, this is fine, yeah, get him. Right, you can just march your way up here. Gorok, it doesn't really matter where you recruit, but we just want to get some extra stuff in your armies. So, before we do anything else, let's have a look at Skink Priests. So fleet-footed and determined, intelligent and knowledgeable's good. Okay, so that's very good. So maybe this guy can go in Gorok's army, or maybe we just send this guy north. Yeah, we'll have this guy with Gorok, I think. Hopefully keep him a bit safer than being in some rando's army. No idea what we're going to be fighting. But yeah, if it's Empire State troops, Windblast is decent. Yeah, we'll get Windblast. 3 points in there and a point into there. So yeah, you're going in here. And then that's probably a reasonable balance. And then what we'll do with Gorok then, we'll just get him an Ancient Stegodon Engine of the Gods. And let's just get him an artillery piece, I suppose. Or we could get him an Ancient Stegodon and just rely more on the monsters up front mixed in with the Saurus to do the damage. Yeah, I tell you what, get rid of that one unit there of low experience. Because I don't normally use Ancient Stegodons because I normally, well, like historically I have built Doom stacks and stuff, but like I say, I'm just trying to stop doing that. See, I'll get another Ancient Stegodon. That's cool. So right, you come through this way, and let's get this guy to go up and presumably uncover the Skaven. I don't even need to. So like yeah, so I think that might be Gorok's first point of call. Go and deal with that, and then we'll make a decision about whether to fight the dwarves or just go straight for Marcus Wolfheart over here. Oh, what would be really good? Maybe if we do just get that settlement before we're at war with him, we can raise an army down here and then use that to take Sentinels. And then Gorok can just, yeah, head down and maybe take pillars here. And then push forwards, push north. Yeah, okay, alright, cool. The Tepchik, yeah, you honestly just get right the way up there. I mean, we're being blockaded here. Pretty much. 3 monsters, Cav, a bolt thrower, more Cav. Might be a little bit sketchy for him to deal with because they do have, like, the Blackguard are stronger than Depth Guard. But I still think we can probably do it. Yeah, let's give it a go. Now it says I don't stand a chance, but I don't believe that. And the worst that can happen is they beat us and we can just limp back into port. However, that's not how it works, is it though? Because we'll probably back off away from them, so we'll probably end up down here. Do I want to throw this army away in case we can't beat it? I just wonder. Yeah, we will. Those units will cause us a lot of headache on the front line, and we only have a unit of Temple Guard. But I mean, the artillery's not a problem because we've got the Chameleons to deal with that. These guys will do a good job against the Dark Shards and stuff. And the Shades as well, though. Yeah, okay. Right, we'll back off. Let's not get too... In which case then, right, he doesn't need to be here, so what I'm thinking is maybe we bring him down in this direction as well. So yeah, come down there. We'll let Tehenowin fight that shortly. Subbatoon won't need walls. So yeah, we can build, what did I say, we'll just build a Star Chamber there. Alright, nice. And then yeah, let's just have a look at, right, so you're coming into, yeah, you're coming into Gorok's army. And I think that's probably it, yeah, that's probably it. So that's turn 99. And now we've got the Shield of Civilization trait. I just wonder... Yeah, they might confederate. Okay. I'd pay them a bit of cash. Ah, they'll just go for it. Fine. Oh, it's all coming together, guys. Nearly got... Well, no, we haven't nearly got the continent, but there's not that much left that we don't have. Oh, geez. So, yeah, so let's have a look at what he was sitting on in terms of armies. Yeah, dude, I know sometimes this I've been luckier here. Well, tell you what, if you go back and watch the start of this campaign, we had a rough. The first 30 or 40 turns were quite rough because although we made good progress, like we ended up at war with everybody. Like Teclis got taken out quite early, so the Dark Elves had nothing to do and just picked a fight with me. Right, he's got loads of skink. Yeah, loads of red. Right, tell you what we can do. Gonna want another army soon anyway. Wow. Someone's only able to recruit chameleons and skinks and stuff early on. We'll get rid of these because I hate Cold War Spear Riders. Blessed Horned Ones, yeah, they're cool. Okay, we'll hang on to them. Oh, are they just normal Horned Ones? No, we'll just get rid of these, full stop. Got another Skink Chief, yeah, we don't really need. So, like, yeah, we'll drop him. So that's 12 units there, plus... What about you? Who are you? Such terrible traits on them. Yeah, okay, we'll get rid of that as well. So that's 9 units there. And 12 units here. Keep them. I really don't want this many chameleons in any army ever. So the max I would probably want is like 4. So we can just, let's just get rid of these. Right. So one of these guys, if we get him to be pompous, that's kind of good. What about this guy? That guy doesn't even have a trait. That's how much the game likes him. So we'll probably get rid of him. So I'll let him stick around for now. And what we'll do is we'll trade him out for a red-crested skink chief. We've got this disciplined dude already here. Yeah, and he's not. He's. I can choose to give him the traits that buff skinks. We can afford that right now. And so yeah, you're going to come down here, give these troops to that guy, and then we'll figure out the army from there. Alright, Tehenuin. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's just look at the buildings then. They've got public order, they got money. Don't need that. You've had enough use out of this building, so yeah, we really don't need that. And I really am not interested in having more horned ones, so that's fine. We'll keep the Star Chamber. And then at Chakwa. What does that allow me to recruit? Horned ones and Croxigors. We don't need it here though. We probably don't need the public order building either. No, we'll tell you what. We'll hang on to that because, yeah, it's okay. Like, yeah, we can hang on to that, and we'll probably build another Star Chamber down here. Okay, so they can just trade stuff. This guy's already on his way, and I think we're probably done then, yeah. So Xano Apec, let's just flip this back to growth for now. Oh, and Sacred Pools as well. Yeah, we'll probably flip that to there as well, just because, although it's tier 5, it will sort out public order for the moment. Oh, we don't need to worry about that, because yeah, the Confederation penalty is going to wear off before we have a rebellion here. So let's simply go for research rate and Winds of Magic all armies, I suppose. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. Oh, Hemolytic. Oh, I didn't realise you could move as well. Okay, go and relieve this guy of his goods. Alright, there we go. Rip Predat. Bye bye. So money's just about okay. And then I've got myself, basically what I've got is like 3 armies that can go and deal with Marcus Wolfhart now. And then Tehenuin can just go and do something elsewhere. Yeah, okay, cool. These are really good. I would like some... It would have been good to have some javelins in here too, because they are so strong, but I'm not going to argue about having these. We might just recruit... Honestly, like, I mean, he's not in Force March, yeah. Going to be a bit more of a support stack, so let's just get some Skink cohort with javelins, and that's nice. Yeah, that's a really good outcome. Yeah, Master Mundy's gone. He's not. Oh, rip Master Mundy. Never mind. So I just noticed he does his banner, his logo isn't up top, so shouldn't need wars on these settlements right down here. Now there's no chaos down here. It's only if we go to war with someone over here and I'm not there to deal with it, or they're ridiculously strong, and they won't tend to be. Do nothing with that. Right, cool. Our blessed solar engine. Raise or sack the following number of settlements. Yeah, okay, we might be able to get that done. What are you? What are you doing here? Okay, alright, first job. Let's get down there. Alright, 2 turns for Gorok to be done. And then this guy. You may as well both come over here then. Oh, that's the wrong army. Let's take him in. That's fine though, because yeah, I was generally moving him in this direction. So this army, yeah, bring him down this way too. Just be a little bit more careful with him, because unlikely those Skaven are coming to attack me, but don't want him to get ambushed out here, because he's probably the weakest of my forces. So yeah, we can get... So Henwin's level 40, yeah, we can just get him to go north from here, and just probably cut back through here anyway, and maybe go and take out that Black Ark. Right, Sacred Pools. I mean, we could get a pylon here, but it seems like massive overkill. How does it yeah, okay, so it does have, it is a locust since they added it in, so it will actually help reinforce. Yeah, some of the net elsewhere, won't it? So we'll do that, and I guess then, yeah, we could also just boost our capacity for Dreadsaurians. Yeah, that's fine, okay, we'll do those. Right, Chakra, are we selling all the wood? We don't have wood. Okay, alright, so it's probably worth building that then. That answers my question. We got 2 life lands in the bank. Got a fire slan for a bit of variety. For a bit more variety, let's just get a light slan. Yeah, okay. Right, good. Imminent rebellion, what? Oh, it's because of the Confederation. That's a headache. We don't have wars here. We can make a loss for a couple of turns, so right, okay, yeah, we'll do that. Throw down someone we've used before. Yeah, you'll do. We are making quite a loss now, but we should be able to deal with it with just, yeah, a handful of skinks. Don't know what it's going to be. Oh, it might be Teclis. I don't know if he rebels here. Like, it might be like Teclis popping back up. So let's just take a handful on global as well. Go fight that next turn. Wouldn't normally be so throwaway with cash, but like we've just got so much of it right now. And let's just have a look at diplomacy generally. More interested in just seeing if we can trade with anyone else. Might be able to trade with him. He's at war with Archon and Warriors of Chaos. Oh, if you're going to give it anyway, I won't get non-aggression then, that's fine. To war. Well, you might be coming to war with me soon, so... yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, apart from the dwarves, but I don't want to trade with them. Are they at war with anyone? I didn't see then. War with Clan Mange, but you haven't managed to take them out, and they're right there. There's passive, and then there's, like, stupid. And the Shadowgore Warhood, I know that they're somewhere around here as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're at war with everyone, and they're just hide. Oh, they're at war with Heralds of Ariel too. Bit strange. Alright, okay. If we find them, we'll just knock them off. Okay, so let's move on. Oh, I need to correct his course, because he's technically heading to the wrong destination now. No. So apart from the purple dinos and Tic-Tac-Toe, we are the Lizardmen. Like, this is it, pretty much. Rest in peace, Lord Master Mundi. Come on, come on. No pressure, yeah. The great plan. The great plan sits with me now, pretty much. So yeah, just for lols, I would confederate him though, just for if yeah, we'll see if he's still around in a few turns. Okay, income from ports there. I don't want to go too hog wild down one. We do have quite a few ports. We do own all of the coast. Yeah, we'll do that. Get upkeep reduction for skinks, because we have got a lot of skinks. And then let's figure out where we are. Okay. I didn't see where that rogue army went. Yeah, okay. So Henwin, get up here. Before I forget, this guy needs to just gravitate in this direction. I really don't know where they're going to be. Oh, did they take out... Oh no, my agent's right here. I was going to say, did they take him out, but... Okay, so that's probably all of their strength. What happens when two really passive factions are right next to each other? Like, they're just not trying. Yeah, okay, so right, you, I guess... Come over this way and we'll take a gamble. Like, if we do get... We shouldn't get ambushed, and there is a river there, so they'd need a lot of movement to get from, say, here to attack me, but... Right, we'll take a bigger gamble, in fact, yeah, because of that, we'll try that. Waiting for the player to raise a ruckus, yeah. We're going to go to war with Marcus Wolfhart at some point, but we just need to position. We're just... We're coming off the back of like wars with the vampires, the vampirates, Skrulk, and who else? We were at war with somebody else. Oh yeah, the Dark Elves. Yeah. Lokir fell hot, and then he got confederated. So Hemolytic then. Maybe if you come down this way. Got to make a choice about whether I go to war with them, because if I trespass all over them, they're probably going to be quite annoyed. Yeah, both come up this way, I guess. Get them both around that way. Gorok is yeah, he's still another turn out. Tehenowin man, Lizard Moses. So, yeah, my boy. He's my favourite Lizardman Lords. This little guy here. But yeah, he's a good one. He's one of the good guys. So, and he just does this like thing. He just does that constantly on his profile. So, like, yeah. Right, it is Teclis. Yeah, Teclis is trying to re-establish himself down here. So we just need to go and nip that in the bud. We'll probably just throw a Regiment of Renown in there as well. Get the Legion of Chakra now, in fact. It's going to be quite a boring fight, so let's see if it's auto-resolvable, and if not... Might not be. Yeah, because it really, undervalues, like, what Tier 0 Skinks can do. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm not. I've got two of those, but I've got them on different armies at the moment. And we're rich. We are rich at the moment. Well, we've got like 50k. I am wasting it right now for out of pure laziness. Because we could win this fight. Yeah, fine. And then we can drop this army straight back out. But it's probably going to be okay here though now. Should be until the Confederation penalty wears off, yeah. Oh, I didn't level him, did I? I wouldn't have put points in there. Alright, let's do that. So yeah, let's get rid of this. So we're back in the black. Yeah, do that one next. Yeah, having a skink weekend. I like Krogar, yeah, Krogar's very cool. I'd probably say my favourites go to Henuin, Mazdamundi, then Krogar. I don't dislike any of the Lizardman Lords, so I think they're all quite good. So there's not a fat lot to do at the moment. Who are you? Oh yeah, no, right. I would do better trading him out for a red-crested skink as well. Oh yeah, okay, nice. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, how's Kruber doing? I see you got your achievement yesterday, like level 30 already. Don't need that really desperately, do I? Okay, and I think we can just move straight on. Oh wait, hang on. Right, we didn't kit this guy out at all. So let's give him... We've got so many followers from the follower lottery, right? Let's give him diplomacy. 34, well done. Yeah, I'm 32 on my Kruber. Right, let's have a look at... Yeah, like, give him that. They're going to have points in everything, like, eventually, so just while he's, like, low level, like, it's just so that, like, he's not going to let me down. It depends on who you're playing, like, where I put the points and stuff. I really want to put that on somebody, like weapon strength plus 18%. We might try and get that onto Tehenuin. We've got leadership plus 5 for the whole army, that's good. We're not going to need that soon, there's not many Skaven left. Research rate 10%, yeah, we'll take that. Another casualty replenishment. Okay, we can take that as well. And then yeah, we don't need upkeep reduction in here, but we'll take that. Cool. I probably do have quite a few bits of gear kicking about as well. So 66% damage resistance. I'm sure I had that onto Henuin last time I did the campaign. Yeah, we'll wait off on those because I don't have loads of them sitting around. Oh, sweet dude. Yeah, good one. Yeah, who was that? Who did I put points into? Was it a Scar veteran? Was it him? How have I leveled him? I think it was the other guy, wasn't it? Yeah, but what I do from this block first, you want to try and make them as survivable as possible. So like if you have melee defense, HP or armor down here, you probably put points in that. Then leadership, because they don't have super high leadership. Like look at this. So make sure they're not going to run away if they're isolated away from the army, they're surrounded, you know, they're on low health alongside those things. And then once you've done all of the melee defense, HP, all of that stuff, then you can focus on actually making him be able to kill stuff. That's generally how I work. Because you want tanks, you want them to live, and then they can worry about killing things. You just need to be able to rely on them in any situation. That's usually how I work. So... Was it this guy down here? I can't remember. No, because I haven't leveled him, so, like, yeah. But that's okay. Yeah, armor's good. Alright, so I think we're just going to move on again. Don't think there's anything more to do this turn. Yeah, fine. Yeah, so I think the first part of the first stream I did on this was great, and I felt like we were making really good progress. The second part was utter disaster. Like, I was at war with everybody. We lost pretty much all of our settlements. We lost our capital. We ended up having to take the Star Islands, so that gave me a major settlement again. And then towards the end of that stream, or I think we've only streamed it twice. Towards the end of that stream, we were doing well again, but like, yeah, the start of that was horrible. So what you see here is just hard work, and some hopefully canny choices, I guess. I think it's fair to say. No. Alright, the Skaven have just pushed down there, so it looks like maybe the dwarfs did go to try and make an attack, and that's good for me because it just means there's nothing there. Yeah, chuck me a follow, man, or anybody else who's watching, like, because I'm going to be streaming this again tomorrow, and then I'm going to be going back to a Dark Elf campaign on Monday. But then you'll just get notifications, and we do have a Discord too. I think I tried to get the details out before, but a new Discord if Nightbot, yeah, Nightbot shares the link. So yeah, join the Discord too if you fancy. Mostly just going to be sharing memes and like talking about Game 3, you know, but so I get these two over the. It's really hard moving through here because of all the rivers, but once we've done that, alright, we're gonna go and smack down this Black Ark there. And Gorok's ready as well. Right, they just took a hit. So hit a man when he's down. We could just go and take their settlement now, I think, and then instead of faffing about, and then we can just, yeah, we can divert somebody to go and take that. We're making a loss though. Don't know why that is. Could be something to do with the fact I've got 4 armies and we can afford it. Oh, it's because the recruitment finished here. Like, we can afford it, but I might need to flip. Yeah, the minus 20% upkeep follower to this army. Yeah, we can get rid of that one. Oh, where is it? God. Right, okay, it's off him. Yeah, take that. Hopefully that will save us some cash and sort the income out next turn. I am purely curious to just see what the hell is going on down here. Wow. These are proper endgame armies. Mookip coming with his... he's got even more of an army of skinks than I have. Okay, alright, cool. Alright, you... Yeah, so they went to fight the dwarves and won. Oh, cool, let's move straight on. Oh, it's nice seeing Warriors of Chaos take their turn when you don't have to worry about it. Ugh. You want me to pay you for a defensive alliance? Oh, so it didn't actually sort out the... Oh, it kind of did. Yeah, okay, alright. We're practically back in the black. And it looks like we can attack this, but it's whether or not they'll take the fight, but they probably will because we've got so many skinks. Let's try it. Yeah, good man, good man. Okay, and it's going to say it's 50-50. He is recruiting though. Ooh, that's quite a lot of blackguards. That's not going to be so fun for the stuff that I wanted to reinforce the front line. And the other thing is, yeah, we don't have Jungle Swarm. Whoops. But if we get it now and they make the attack on me, that's fine too. Oh, we can still make the attack, in fact. So yeah, let's throw down. Yeah, let's get Jungle Swarm at the very least, and then we can go fight this. Lightning strike it too. Oh, we got range. Yeah, of course we have. They've got 160 anyway. These guys got 115. Yeah, let's throw it onto one of them. We'll throw it onto them. Yeah, I think we'll throw it onto them. That's cool. Actually, I meant to put it onto some... Was that on Razordons or was that on a Dreadsaurian? I've put it on a Dreadsaurian, what a donk. Oh. I meant to put it onto these guys, but I suppose it's fine. They do fire as well. So last time we looked at this army, they didn't have these... Well, they didn't have 1, 2, 3, 4... They're not replenishing at all. I think they're all good, yeah. I think they're all good, and I like the fact that when you put points in to buff skinks, like on the red line, you actually buff up Razordons and Salamanders as well. I normally try and use this little bit of high ground here, so what we'll do is we'll put our... Put them here for now. They don't have a fat amount of range, do they? But we'll put them sort of here, and we can kind of build a deployment around them. Maybe around these guys as well, although they can go on the flank, because what we can do with them is, yeah, do a lot of work against the Blackguard and things. Just need to make sure they don't get murdered. It's just the Blackguard will do a lot of work against Dreadsaurians, but we might just have to take it on the chin, rather than not use them. And, like, yeah, we can put them here and they can fire their missiles, but they do have 648 missile strength, so they're not god-awful if you don't have them in melee, but it's a bit of a waste. Yeah, cool, okay. We'll just go with... go like that for now, and I'm going to need to move these guys around. In fact, we might just put a unit on each side or something. And then keep these guys just back here for the time being. This is our actual front line. And then, yeah, characters, right, we're just going to go and cause some chaos. So yeah, let's go for it. Move you guys up. Like I say, just keep these safe. Why can't we go there? Must be impassable or something. Yeah, it's not letting me. Or is it at the very edge of the map? I think that's literally the edge of the map, so taking a bit of a gamble here. Move him forwards. Move him forwards, move them forwards. Okay, right, cool. And yeah, let's go in and just cast some spells. The javelins will do really well against their monsters, provided that we get a chance to fire at them. Yeah, I don't care about that. He's got like stupid amounts of like resistance. So, whoa, you missed. I thought that was a guaranteed hit. Like, I thought that's how the ability worked. Right, and we can throw down. Tell you what, we'll put that down there. Oh, shades, bad, come away. But you can, by all means, fire a fireball. Yeah, okay, come away. Right, tell you what, we'll move these two forwards. Something like that and something like that. Just so we're more likely to have more javelins firing for longer to do what needs to be done. Yeah, don't go too far away because there is more for you to do. So we'll try and get some chain lightnings down on the way now. Oh, and actually, if we can make some shade skirmish into it too, then that's even better. Alright, cool. Now you would think, wouldn't you? Right, stay there. No, come away, come away, come away. Want the shades to follow me? A little bit, just so that will hit them. Nah, they're going to dodge it. Clever, clever. Okay, it did a bit of work. Right, okay, you go in and honestly turn him and just go and take that offline. These guys can come up here and start shooting at the Dread Knights. What we want to make sure is that on the flanks they hit the Dread Saurians if these guys come in. And same here as well, so you move forwards. Right, you can just fire at them. Come on, Tehenowin, hurry up. Right, no. I mean, okay, that's fine actually, yeah, that's okay. Alright, we want to try and hit some... Right, yeah, this is bad. Right, throw that down there. Oh, Black Arc abilities. I don't really have a good answer against them, we're just going to have to sort of soak it up a little bit. Alright, try and make them skirmish back, back into the damage. What the hell, Hydra? That's cheating. Alright, you try and go in there for a charge. Honestly, yeah, that's kind of probably okay. Right, these need to be in closer. You need to be closer. These need to be closer as well. And then javelins, yeah, okay, so right, honestly, just offload on a War Hydra. Yeah, you see we've already done quite a lot of work against this one. Yeah, kill that one. And then you guys really need to fire into blobs of infantry. I think having them, the ancient salamanders, like firing from the flanks as well, it's probably going to be more useful next time. Oh, I need a comet quickly, come on. Alright, Tehenowin, get back here. Right, tell you what, you're going to come over here because we need your boulders, drop rocks. Yep, okay, then come back out that way. Right, there you go, there's a fight for the ages. Right, Dread Saurian versus Hydra. Go for it, boys. Get this guy in here to go fight. Red-crested Skinks having a very bad time, it would seem. But like some of these can go in. Yeah, that unit's fucked. Right, I need to try and get that one out. Now this is great because... Don't make all of them skirmish. Because then hopefully we can throw down a jungle swarm and catch a lot of these missile troops here. Are you doing something? Oh, I tell you what, come up there and shoot at these. If you've still got javelins, yeah, they just about got out, but I'm a bit worried that they're going to be wiped out, that's all. Oh, fuck. Dread Saurian's like nearly dead. I did not notice that. We get a comet down there as well. Right, he's not... Yeah, right, you come away. Just come away. I think that's army losses, but like, yeah, we've taken some hits, but I don't think we've lost a unit. 120, I think they're okay. I hope so anyway. Alright, sweet, okay. I wonder if they... Yeah, it'd be good to try and kill one of these Hydras at the very least. And then where's their general? Because that's the only person who is left here. He's here, okay, alright. Like, what's that ominous target on my Skinks, you? Yeah, get the Dreadsaurian to go fight there. Some of the Skinks can go and possibly help run some stuff down, and then to Henuin, right, you need to come and try and kill a Hydra. Charybdis isn't far off. Yeah, okay, go for that one. Ah, General's down. Nice. Okay, and these guys can honestly, they can run into... Yeah, just run into melee as well, just to run some stuff down. Still got like one. Yeah, at least one. Let's speed it up. I think killing both Hydras was always going to be, yeah, a big ask. But we're not even going to get one down, I don't think. I could have flown him ahead to shepherd it away. But this is actually okay, yeah, we did pretty well. And that guy survived. Okay, it's Dreadsaurian's first outing, nearly dead. Oh, that's fine, okay. Oh, I just really hope, if they haven't hung on, we'll get the Regiment of Renown in there. Because they're honestly a really strong unit. You've got the ability on them that you can activate so that they don't lose any models, which is good. All in all, considering how strong that army is, like these are what tier 4 units versus tier 0 units in melee. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that fight went. Yeah, we survived. Great. Okay. Oh, can we pursue as well? Even better. Yeah, we won't give them chance to back off. We'll just need to make sure that this... probably just withdraw that Dreadsaurian. Yeah, if we auto-resolve this, that's definitely dead, and so are these probably. But we'll just withdraw these troops that are really damaged at the start of the fight, I think. Just so they can't use, like, Black Arc abilities to... Oh, it's not a Black Arc anymore, is it? Oh, that's less important then, yeah. I love how you kill the general, the admiral of a Black Arc, and like immediately it's not a Black Arc anymore, it's just a ship. That makes sense. Yeah, you can't hide in a forest with a Dreadsaurian. I'm still worried about him. I'm just going to get him off the map. So yeah, come on, you go and live another day. Live to fight another day, and we can just put the, just in case everything goes horribly wrong, I can keep them around, just hide them in the forest. Yeah, fine, okay, cool. Gotta be careful. Yeah, everything's. Ah, we're doing all right. Okay, so he can definitely stay in. Obviously we want magic. Want a Henuin, right? Start deployment. Let's go. Alright, you just leave because I don't trust myself. You guys move up. You move up. Yeah, you can just come around there. Oh, there's barely anything left. Yeah, we'll just get to Henuin to just go in and probably do most of the work here. Handful of shades there. Well, there was a handful of shades. Oh, it's dark. It is. Yeah, shades. Yeah, there was a handful of shades there. Just bring these guys in too. Oh yeah, and we've got this as well. Alright, good. Alright, Charybdis is dead. Take out a Hydra. Oh, don't dodge my comet, man. Okay, alright, yeah, that actually did some work. Okay, good. Right, you get onto... Honestly, just go into melee with the shades. And you too, you can do it as well. And the rest of the army, I think, is pretty much going to be not needed this time. The Dreadsaurian model, man, it's so cool. I've rarely used them apart from the Shredder of Lustria, like the Regiment of Renown. Yeah, so they're gone. Just run into melee here. Go on, you might as well all pile on the Hydra just to finish it off. Okay, and there we go. Good. I must take that banner off the Dreadsaurian and put it onto one of these. Yeah, put it onto that one. Yeah, come back here for now. Get some replenishment and then we can figure out where to go. And then up here... Oh, it takes so much movement to get around this way. I mean, they know I'm coming. Whether or not... Honestly, even if they come to ambush me in Force March, I don't think they're going to win. So yeah, we'll just move them both round, ready to go down there next turn. Or the turn after, let's see. He's doing quite well. Oh, is this guy at level? That's who you were talking about before, wasn't it? Oh, they do still have an army. Ah, that's cool. Okay, yeah. We don't have any diplomacy with them. Let's talk to the Shadow Girl Warhead. Right, let's join war against Spine of Sotek Dwarfs. Alright, hi. Or bit of gold. Nah, that was too much. Yeah, fine, okay. Being a bit of a skinflint here, and we don't need to because we've got so much gold anyway, but... Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. That is their only army as far as I know. They haven't built walls, so let's see if they sally out, I guess. Oh, that's where that rogue army went. Yeah, okay, so that's interesting, right? So it does say it's a very, very well built up force. Let's maintain this for now. Leadership and ward save. Ooh. Gorok's already got 43% physical resist. With 25% ward save, he's probably going to be able to solo this army, like, just because... It's whether I take army losses first, but is he unbreakable yet? Oh, I'm never sure. I'm sure he has a talent for it, though. But yeah, guys, okay. So we're going to end the stream there for tonight. So we've been going for about 4 hours, but yeah, set ourselves up for a fun day tomorrow now. So I'll be back in about less than 12 hours doing this campaign tomorrow. So yeah, if you haven't followed already, chuck me a follow. Thanks for the follows that I've had during the stream today. And yeah, check out the Discord that I linked a little while ago. So it's only been up for a few days, but we're trying to build the community on there as well. So yeah, cheers guys for watching. Have a good night, and I'll catch you next time. All right, take care. So see you tomorrow, hopefully. All right, see you in a bit. Bye bye.